Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so we've got this rivalry here between Colorado and Colorado State. Last year was a thriller. This year, will we get the same type of game here? I'm curious to see because last year it was intense. So we're going to see how it plays out here today. But obviously, Colorado versus Colorado State here, we already know what it means. And so we'll see how this one plays out here. I'm curious to see how Jay Naval's team is going to look here for Colorado State at home this time around. They've had a whole year to think about how last year played out. And I know that the guys returning, this means a lot to them. But on Colorado's side here, it's a chance to right the ship. You're 1-1 right now. You lost to Nebraska last week. It wasn't pretty, but you got a chance here to rebound here and get some positive momentum here in this non-conference game. We'll see how this one plays out. But man, Colorado State. I'm hoping that this is going to be a thriller, but we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how this plays out. And right now, you can see in the stands, there's a good amount of Colorado fans out there in the stands, still showing support for this team. Will the offensive line give Shador time to throw the ball? Can they find a way to increase possessions to keep their defense off the field so that way their defense ain't out there all the time? Lewis, what's good with you? Lewis says, ready for game two. That's right, game number two. Game number one was a thriller, came down to a field goal at the end. And hey, Lewis, I know you got that W. I know you got that W. I know you went to go cash that ticket early. So we're hoping to get you another one here tonight. I assume you took the over for this one too. That's right. He's going for the over again. I think you'll get it. I think you'll get it. I think you'll get it. It'll be a high scoring game, that's for sure. So I like to see a back and forth one. Lewis now can say that he's currently 4-3 right now, but going to turn out to 5-3. How about that for you? How about that for you? That'll be a good Saturday. Me and you both had a pretty good first game there. So if we can keep this trend going throughout the rest of the day, hey, nothing gonna stop us the rest of the way. Again, getting ready for kickoff here anytime shortly to see Colorado versus Colorado State. Who's gonna win this matchup? That's the question we all want to know. And we'll find out that answer before we know it. I mean, so many interesting things so far going on in college football to date. What's wrong with the Seminoles? I should be asking what's right with the Florida State Seminoles at this point in time. You know, what's going on with them? Iowa actually putting up some points here. We're not just talking about games that they win like 9 points. They're actually putting up some points here. I mean, wow, insane. Insane. Lewis says you flew out of work. And so, oh man, Lewis, you're everywhere, man. You're everywhere. But that's right. When you cashed in, you say, you know what? I'm done for the day. I'm out. See you guys on the flip side. And Lewis was done. Samuel, what's good? What's good? How's the Mississippi State game treating you? And he says, hi, JB. You said LSU was a good one and good evening. Yeah, good evening to you. Oh man, JB voice already getting tired here. That's not good. But yeah, it was a good game. LSU did win. JB projected that they were going to win, and it was a close game like I thought. But honestly, South Carolina should have won that game. If we're keeping it a buck. If their quarterback doesn't get hurt, South Carolina would have won that game. But, you know, we don't live in a world of what could have been. We only go by with the results. So LSU came away with the W on the road. But let's see it. Travis Hunter, obviously, he's got a lot to do in this one. I mean, he's taking snaps on offense, defense. He's doing it both. How many times will he get in the end zone tonight? We're going to find that out. We're going to find that out. Laney, what's good with you? What's good with you? And so I'm good. I'm just hoping that this game ends up being as good as the last one that we witnessed that literally came down to a game potential winning field goal that he ended up missing somehow, some way. Absolutely. So Samuel says the game is playing now, right now, Mississippi State. And so absolutely, absolutely. Do keep me up to date with the scores in that one and how you guys fare in that one. But best of luck to your Mississippi State Bulldogs out there. Meanwhile, we're going to get ready for the kickoff here, and Colorado State's going to be kicking the ball off. So that means, I'm sorry, this is going to be Colorado kicking the ball off here. Colorado State's going to be returning it. Kickoff on the way. Gets it inside the end zone. No return. All right, so let's see what the Rams have in store here today. Rams versus Buffalo. Who is going to win? So Braden Fowler Nicolasi at quarterback for the Rams. Let's see what he looks like here. And so, yep, the game currently playing now. And so Joe's made, he said, we back, may the best team win. And so let's see. Let's see. Samuel says first quarter. All right, so here we go without further ado. Rams with the football. Colorado State shotgun formation from their own 25-yard line. Faked it to the back. Quarterback bootlegging. He's looking. Still on the move. He's going to take off and scramble and pick up about 5 yards there on the play. 4 or 5 yards. Second down coming up here for the Rams. All right, so they're going to call it 3 yards there. He did have the ball in his right hand. All right, so 2nd and 7 coming up here offensively for Colorado State. Let's see what they can do in this opening drive. All right, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Receiver goes in motion. Snaps it. Hands it to the running back off the right side. Back to the line of scrimmage, going nowhere. So that time that Colorado defense said, we're not going to let you come in there and run it. Okay. And so Kenneth says, hey, my friend, how are you doing tonight? You say you're good. And we needed to do some you need to do some house cleaning before the stream ends for likes and subs. And so absolutely, as much likes as we can get. Absolutely. Yes. But 3rd and 6 right now for Colorado State. Can they get a first down, or will Colorado come up with the stop here on 3rd down? This would be big for Colorado if they can get a 3 and out. But let's see what the Rams have in store. They're going to go 5 wide here. Again, from their own 28-yard line. Receiver goes in motion, snaps the ball, quarterback looking, throws it, gets the completion, but he's going to be well short. He might have picked up 2-3 yards there on the catch, but definitely well short of the first down marker. So 4th down coming up, and the Rams will have to punt the ball. A little bit of a conservative play call there. So just like that, 3 and out, and the Rams will have to punt the ball to Colorado. All right, punts the ball. And it takes a bounce all the way to about the 38-yard line. And so Samuel says Toledo versus Mississippi State Bulldogs, 0-0 first quarter. Appreciate that. And 80s is in the building. He is here. The man of the hour. 80s, talk to me. How are you doing? How are you doing? I was concerned about you. And he says, JB is finally doing a prime game. You said, I wait till you said 0-8. You're too young to remember when Coach Sanders went by prime on the field. And so JB remembers that. Come on now. 80s, give your boy more credit than that. Absolutely. Absolutely. When I first started watching, he was still in the league. Although, granted, it wasn't his peak. All right, shotgun. Hands the ball here to the back. There's already a penalty. So we're going to stop that right here and now. Already a flag on the play. So Colorado moving backwards. But man, 80's here today. I know 80's got to be at the bar right now. I know it. I know it. But appreciate the super chat. All right, so after that penalty, backs them up now. Now we're going to be looking at a 1st and 15 situation here. Shotgun formation from their own 33-yard line. Shador throws it. Incomplete. Threw it behind. That was a terrible pass. I don't know if it was tipped or something, but that was a terrible pass. 80 says, I'm off tomorrow, so I'm bringing the rain tonight. You say, JB, do you think that Miami quarterback should give it up? And so, Tua, I honestly feel like real talk, that's a serious conversation that he got to go ahead and think about it. You played an extra couple years since the last time. You got that new contract. Whether you get 167 million or even, as long as it's, decent money, I think you got to walk away. He's got to walk away. How many more concussions do we need to wait before it's time for him to put it up? And the NFL has to think about their brand as well. Because, it does not look good to have a quarterback out there, throwing up, signs because the concussion is so bad. So Absolutely. I feel like it is time for him to strongly consider. And if he doesn't think so, the NFL and his family has to step up at this point. He can't be relied upon to determine his own future at this point. But Colorado now 3rd and 13. Shador looking, throws one up there. And is it caught in bounds? They say he's out of bounds. They say he's out of bounds. 4th down coming up. Show me a replay just so I can take a look here. Right now, I don't like the way that the ball is coming out of Shador's hand right now. It just seems a little off right now. Cameron says cowbell. All right, got the cowbells ringing. Black says his body, his choice. Dang it. Not when it comes to the integrity of the NFL. He's going to be the reason why parents say, no, my child is not going to play football because they don't want him to end up like Tua. Let's see. And he says he's not built for football. You say, I even heard he blew off practice to play Madden like someone else I know. Well, if that's the case, 80s, he needs to be doing the same thing that that person is doing right now, talking about the game as opposed to playing in it. That's the best advice I can give him. He'll have plenty of time for Madden then. Believe it. Believe it. Oh, man. Only an emergency quarterback gets to take off practice to play Madden, 80s. Only an emergency quarterback. All right, but we're currently right now at the commercial here in which Colorado had the ball, had to punt the ball out, got nothing going offensively there. So both teams, first time offensively, they got nothing going out there. Let's see what the Rams do this time out there offensively. And again, we're currently right now here at the commercial, 0-0. Both teams have gotten the football one time, and the defense is holding up so far. But I just don't like the way that the ball's coming out of Shador's hands. I wonder if he's dealing with like a shoulder injury or something because it seems a little weird. And again, we're currently right now here at the commercial. All right, so 80 says with another super chat, appreciate that. He says, JB, in all seriousness, he said, all seriousness in the NFL, would Travis Hunter be better off offense or defense? For Travis Hunter's sake, I say offense, because obviously we know that's where the money's at. He can seriously do either or, but offense is certainly, if I was him, I would strongly invest in that because we know they like to pay offensive players. Receivers would definitely get paid a lot more than a DB. So I definitely say receiver. Not only that, I feel like he can have a longer career in the long term as a receiver. At some point, if you play cornerback, the speed will start to slow down a little bit. It just makes more sense to do the receiver route. So that's what I would personally do. That's what I think would be probably best for him in terms of financially. But he can do either or. He can do either or. He's that good. He's that good. And he says, I'm talking about his best play, not money. And so, I mean, his best play between the two, I feel like they're equally good, honestly, like equally good, in which he can be a standout corner. He can be a standout corner, but he can also be a great receiver. So he can really do either or. But if I had to pick one of the two purely off of play, I would say receiver. I still say receiver. You see how he is in the end zone. He's got a nose for the end zone. He can make spectacular catches, great route running. I would say receiver still. But he could do either or, but I still would say wide receiver. That's what I would say. All right, so here we go again. First quarter with 11 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Here in the shotgun for the Rams from their own 32-yard line. Making adjustments here on the line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Colorado's blitzing. The Rams run the ball, picks up 2 yards there. And that was Justin Marshall on the carry. So yeah, I would say receiver, but he certainly can do cornerback. Eddie says, how did Prime get in the hall? And so, oh man, my man Prime got in the hall there due to his excellency in defense. I mean, matter of fact, didn't he get into the hall before he like came out of retirement to rejoin the Ravens? Wasn't he already in the hall way back when? All right, 2nd and 9, play fake. Bootlegging, throws it on the run, gets the reception. He will be a yard shy of the first down marker, but he picked up 8 yards there on the play to Winfield. So Armani Winfield with the cashier #1 for Colorado State. Black Medicine says he got in by running his mouth. Oh, man. All right, so 3rd and 1. Again at the Colorado 19-yard line. So can the Rams get a touchdown here? I know Lewis took the over, so he needs he needs a touchdown now. Again, second offensive possession here for Colorado State. They're blitzing, trying to run the ball. Oh my goodness, look at him go. Takes it to the 8-yard line. What a play. What a play. Let's see. 80 says Prime was the best athletic player to ever play in the NFL. That's tremendous praise. Randy, what's good? What's good with you? Randy says the game in Colorado tonight is a game of mindsets, floss, and individual talent versus military hard-nosed football. Yes, completely two different philosophies. All right, 1st and goal right here for the Rams. They would love to get that first touchdown of the game. They're so close they can feel it. 1st and goal from the 8. And we've got a timeout called. So timeout call, Colorado State. Okay. Again, first quarter, 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go. 1st and goal from the 8. And so, but yes, Randy says, what up, man? Glad to have you here, Randy. SM says, Bo Jackson. Oh, man, I love me some Bo Jackson. Love me some Bo Jackson. Oh, man. Yeah, I got to go with Bo Jackson there because Bo knows. Bo knows. Absolutely. But again, timeout here. So Colorado State moving the ball in the red zone, in the goal line. Let's see. He says, Bo Jackson, if it wasn't for injury, would be in the hall. For sure he was that. He was that guy. He was that guy. And let's see. 80 says, Bo knows JB. Absolutely. In addition to the Allen Iverson jersey that you're supposed to send my way, 80s and stuff like that, I got to get me a Bo Jackson jersey too. That's on the list too. Got to get me a Bo Jackson one for sure. JB's got a list of quite a few jerseys, and I'm very specific about the ones that I want and stuff like that. Like I do still want a Carmelo Anthony jersey, but it's got to be the Denver Nuggets one. I do not want anything after that unless it's the Lakers one. But that Denver Nugget Carmelo one, I still want that. And let's see, Black says Cal College and Bo know nothing. Oh man. Samuel says Toledo versus Mississippi State Bulldogs. Mississippi State scored a touchdown. They're up 7-0. Appreciate the update there, Samuel. Black says sound like JB needs to get a job. Ouch. Ouch. All right, but again, at the commercial here, see if the Rams can punch it in for that first touchdown. 80 says he sent the AI jersey to Black Medicine by mistake and he stole it. I'm not quite sure he can fit that though. I'm not quite sure he can fit it. But oh man, that explains it. That explains it. That explains it. Oh man, these two teams don't play again until 2029. Oh wow. All right, so 1st and goal here for the Rams from the 8-yard line. Hand it to the back. He gets stuffed. Picked up maybe a yard there on a carry. 2nd and goal coming up for the Rams. Like says it was a little snug. Absolutely. All right, 9:05 to go here in the first quarter. 2nd and goal. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Can they find a way to get into the end zone here? Oh my goodness. He was unable to get the snap, wasn't expecting it, probably jammed his fingers on the play, and that could have been a disaster if he would have turned that ball over. Luckily for him, he fell on the ball, but still a wasted down, and you lose some yards. He was not ready for the snap on that play. Luckily, he recovered the fumble. Like says, that's crazy considering this is a state rivalry game amongst public institutions. Yeah, absolutely. So they won't play again until 2029. That's 5 years from now. Insane. How does that happen? But after that botched play, so now at the 14-yard line of Colorado, 3rd and goal, got to make something happen. 1 second on the play clock. They just get the snap off. Quarterback on the move. He's going to run. And he's going to be about 6 yards shy of getting to that end zone. And so 80s once again with the super chat, keeping the lights on here at JB&M. And he says, Black medicine is JB better an emergency quarterback or an emergency barbecuer? Oh man. Or emergency barbecue, man. All right, field goal is good. So the Rams tack on 3 points, converted on a 25-yard field goal attempt here in the first quarter with 7 minutes and 23 seconds to go. And right now, Colorado State leading this one 3-0. We'll see how Colorado responds on their next offensive possession. But so far in this one, Colorado State had a great drive there, but ultimately fell short of getting in the end zone there. And that botched second down play did not help them, but they're lucky that they recovered that fumble and ultimately was able to come away with 3 points. But yeah, that question right there targeted towards Black medicine. Black says, well, he lacks any grilling or cooking skills. He's the DJU of the conference when it comes to that. DJU. Oh, wow. I didn't expect to be compared to DJU today. I didn't know I came here to be disrespected today. Oh, man. All right, so we're currently right now here at the commercial with the Rams on top 3-0. And for Colorado, they need that offensive line to protect the Shador and try to find some type of a balance is what they need. All right, let's see. Samuel says hot, pretty girl cheerleaders. And so Samuel, we know why he goes to the game in person. Black says, you didn't come to be disrespected, but you're leaving that way. Oh man, that's how Florida State feels every game. Randy says Buffalo loses its wrap on the Big 12. It's no joke. This year going to be a long season again. Some might say even longer. Some might say even longer. Black says Samuel eyeing them youngins, trying to compare him to Bill Belichick at this point, I see. What does the world come to? JB taking a shot at Bill Belichick. Man. Samuel says, yep, he will confirm the allegations there. I hear you, Samuel. All right, kickoff on the way. All right, no return here. So we'll see what Colorado State can do offensively. And of course, they want to get stuff going right now. They want to get stuff going. All right. Braden, what's good? Braden says interesting. Very interesting. All right, from their own 25-yard line, let's see if Colorado can get a response here. One back in the backfield, four receiver, snaps the ball. Offensive line gives him time. He throws it, gets the completion. Receiver, Travis Hunter. He's going to be short of the first down marker. He originally had the first, but ultimately decided to come back here for the ball. Let's see. Randy says, got a nephew going to Colorado, so I pull for them. But a DJ in the locker room is to loose minded and showing by their focus. And so, hey, you're right. You're right. And that's a big opportunity there for your nephew. What position he played? And so, Brady. So we got a penalty here. All right, but they're going to decline that offsides there. And that was D lineman James Mitchell, 91 for Colorado State. Caught with his hand in the cookie jar a little too early. All right, so here we go. Four receivers, one back. 2nd and 1. They're going to run the ball. And look at the burst. And so what a big carry to about the 42-yard line there by Chase. Brought down by Chase Wilson there. But that was Welch on the carry, Mika Welch. He was huffing and puffing and trying to get there now. That guy was huffing and puffing. All right, let's see. Brandon says we scored more than 30 points again. At one point I saw that Troy had the lead. I was worried for you. But I see you guys came out in the second half. Back goes in motion. Sanders looking. Sanders throws it, gets the completion. All right, another completion there to Will Shepard, number 14, wide receiver. Brandy says a little too hip and not hardcore enough. Let's see. Black said, how did the fighting Brayhawks do today? Wasn't the final score like, what's the final score actually? I don't want to get that one wrong there, but you guys scored a lot of points by Iowa standards. All right, 2nd and 5. Quick pass, caught. Travis Hunter got to make somebody miss, and he does. He's going to be about a yard shy of that first down marker. Braden said okay, so it was 38-21. I thought I was tripping. I remember seeing 38, but so I wasn't tripping. That's a lot of points. All right, meanwhile, the referees are discussing the penalty here. Ooh, on the offense there. So that's going to back Colorado up, and they're going to replay 2nd down. Let's see. Samuel says Monday night NFL, the Falcons versus the Eagles game start time 8 p.m. Eastern on TV and ESPN. And so yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I hear AJ Brown's his actual availability is questionable for that game, so there's a chance that AJ Brown will not play in that one. All right, so here we go. Trips bottom of the screen here. One receiver top of this formation. It's a running play. And he's going to pick up about 7 yards there on a carry. Welch again on the ground. Players definitely chirping out there. Black says, what FCS SoCon team did they play? They played against Troy. Iowa played Troy. All right, shotgun here. Throws it, gets the completion. Okay, what a play. What a play. So gets the first down. And that was Jimmy Horn with the reception, picked up 5 yards there. and a first down. Ball at the Colorado State 28-yard line. Current drive, 6 plays, 47 yards, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock. And now they're going to let him run out the backfield. Oh, he's going to lose some yards here. Going to lose some yards. Essam says the next stream will be San Diego State versus Cal. JB grinding, and so that will not be the case. That will not be the case. Good try, though. JB's next stream will be tomorrow night, Sunday Night Football between the Bears and the Texans, 8:20 Eastern Time. All right, here we go. 5 receivers on the play. Shotgun for Shador, 2nd and 15. The Rams sending pressure, throws it short, gets the completion. It's all about the speed. If he could have got away from him, there would have been some yards in front of him. But Howell said not so. 3rd down coming up. So as you can see, he's clearly trying to get the ball out quicker right now to avoid taking unnecessary hits. Just get the ball out quicker, especially if you know they're bringing pressure. All right, so here we go. Oh, man, Notre Dame put one on Purdue. Shador backpedaling, throws it. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. 4th down coming up. Samuel says, I'm sorry, Essam says LOL. Braden says, come on, Northern Iowa. Oh, man, who is Northern Iowa playing? Essam says you got to go for it, but they're going to bring out the kicker. So Mr. Mata trying to come through. I see that's, what is it, Toledo leading Mississippi State 7-0? 44-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. No good. He missed it. He missed it. You say that game was 42-0 at the half? Oh, man, 42-0? Oh, wow. So Colorado comes up empty-handed so far in this one. And you say Nebraska? Oh, I got you. Essam said he missed it badly. I ain't gonna lie, Essam, he missed it so badly, my eyes couldn't track where the ball went. I had to wait for the official to signal it because that ball wasn't nowhere close. So I was over there trying to locate the ball. It was so badly kicked. That was bad. That was bad. Braden also says that was bad. Great minds think alike. But again, at the commercial here. So when we come back, Colorado State up 3-0. They'll get the football here back. Expect to see more of them utilizing Marshall because that's the game plan for them. Continue to take time off the clock, move the ball, especially with a game like this. This is exactly what they could have hoped for. All right, let's see. Braden says Notre Dame took all their anger from last week and destroyed Purdue. Purdue looked a lot like Purdue. Gives it to the back, fighting forward, still on his feet there. Picks up a good 4 yards there on the carry. Again, the Rams up 3-0 right now, facing second down here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the first. 2nd and 7. Marshall's already got 6 carries for 44 yards so far in this one. Fakes to the back, on the move, turns on the Jets, and he's going to go out of bounds about 2 yards shy of that first down marker. 2:03 to go here in the first quarter. All right, so we got 3rd and 2. As some says, the younger fans don't know that the Pac-12 almost had Texas and Oklahoma. They fumbled it. They fumbled it, and what a fumble it was. Just over there, just gifting them yards here. Penalty against Colorado here, just gifting them more yards here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Braden says he had to watch a video on it. My man Braden out there researching sport histories. Gotta love it. But yeah, right now you got Colorado making mistakes out there with that penalty. Just not the way you wanted it to start there in the first quarter so far if you're Colorado. But right now, if you're the Rams, you got to make them pay because Colorado's being undisciplined. 3 penalties for 20 yards. Colorado State has yet to commit a penalty. And it's a trick play. He's looking. And he's going to take off and run. And sometimes you got to just settle with what you can get. Picked up about 3 yards there on the run. All right, 2nd and 7. Ooh, a running play stuffed it. Stuffed it. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up. So 3rd and 8. Braden says Arch Manning with a long touchdown run. What? Arch Manning out there running it? How much is Texas up by? And what quarter is that game in? So that's the end of the first quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, it is Colorado State 3, Buffalo 0. You say 28-7. So it's 28-7 and Arch Manning is in the game. Did did Quinn Ewers get hurt or something like that? How'd he get in the game? That's what JB needs to know. All right, so we are currently right now at the commercial. Let JB get the good old tablet set up here. All right, Braden says Cam Ward had another huge game. Okay. I see that UGA in Kentucky is still 0-0. Interesting. Okay, very interesting indeed. Black says that he's injured. Oh boy. Oh boy, he got injured. That is not good. I hope it's not serious. I hope it's not serious. I see that UConn is beating Duke 21-17. UConn scored 14 in the third quarter. They're still in the third quarter though, but man, interesting. Virginia Tech said not this year against Old Dominion. They're up 20-10. Sam Houston up on Hawaii 14-3. All right, let's see. All right, that's perfect. That is perfect for JB. Took the under for TJ Harden's rushing yards in the first quarter. That was basically free. He only had 5 rushing yards in the first. Okay. Braden says he is Dane. Laney says Tennessee up 15-0. Okay. Samuel says end of the first quarter and they're up 7-0. Brandon says it was a non-contact injury on a handoff. Oh boy, that's not good. That's not good. But here we go, 3rd and 7 here for the Rams. Throws it incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. 4th down coming up. So the Rams will have to punt this ball. They went 5 wide on that play. Tried to hit him on a corner route, but incomplete. Let's see. 80 says JB Super Chat is stalling. You say your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers' return. And so my thoughts on Aaron Rodgers' return is that Aaron Rodgers, I felt like he was going to struggle against the 49ers. He looks old. I'm not going to lie. He looks old. He looks worse than what Favre looked like with the Jets. He looks old. They look like they're afraid to throw it to him. He's clearly not trying to take any hits, which is going to impede, his ability to make those big plays consistently. And they looked like they were afraid to continue to pass the ball, despite the fact that they were down multiple touchdowns in that game. They really tried to limit it. They really don't want to put too much on his plate. So this did not look like the Aaron Rodgers that we saw years ago. And I said that because it'd been like a while since we saw Aaron Rodgers really light it up, even his last full year in Green Bay. And so, but he just doesn't look like he's still that Aaron Rodgers. And so, is he better than what they had previously? Yes, he's still better than what they had with Zach Wilson, but he's not the Aaron Rodgers that we all knew from the past. So he's somewhere in between. He's going to look more of his age here. And if he gets in the game where he starts taking hits, it's all going downhill. The offensive line's got the block for him. Now, he obviously can still, have that rapport that he has with Alan Lazar. That part's obvious. Garrett Wilson, we saw a little bit of that. That's going to continue to grow. So he can still make some throws, but just expect like the completion percentage may not be as high, maybe a couple more turnovers than we're used to seeing from Aaron Rodgers. But that first game, that told me everything I needed to know from Aaron Rodgers in that perspective. So they're going to continue to heavily rely on the ground game. No surprise there. He can make some of the throws, but if he gets into a game where he has to get into a shootout passing wise, it's not going to work anymore. It's not going to work anymore. Braden says Torrey Holden is an NFL quality receiver. And he also says, I think it's a lot to do with his Achilles injuries. You said, but agreed, he didn't look good last year with the Packers as well. And so, I mean, when you get older, those injuries is hard to come back from. It's hard to come back from. Black says, how bad are the Eagles going to beat the kitchen rags out of the Falcons on Monday? Well, I mean, if A.J. Brown really does not play and stuff like that, I could see it being a more modest Eagles 23, Falcons 10 or something like that, or 23-13, somewhere along that lines. I could see that being the final score there for the Eagles. But if there's no A.J. Brown, there's not going to be much passing going on from the Eagles either, which means a lot of running, a lot of Saquon, a lot of time off the clock on both sides. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And so Arch Manning, the guy who didn't want to be in the EA college football games originally, scores that touchdown. That makes JB upset. Sammy says start quarter two. Let's see. Brandon says if Kirk Cousins plays, they won't win. Oh man, he plays. You said they won't. Oh man, Brandon believes in Kirk. All right, let's see what Colorado does here. All right, so from their own 9-yard line, they run the ball. He's going to pick up a yard on the play. That was Welch again on the carry. Braden says, JB, you're going to have to deal with another Manning. And so we'll see about that, Braden. We'll see about that. We're going to see about that. Sanders looking. Sanders on the move. Sanders going to run. He slides. Picked up maybe a yard. Third down coming up. In all honesty, I thought he could throw the ball to number 4 on that play. All right, here we go. 3rd and 9 for Colorado. Throws it, gets the completion, tackled immediately. I mean, they're just playing ultra conservative at this point, and it's not working. It's not working. Fire it up. Take some deep passes. I know my man Lewis right now is pulling out his hair at this point. I know he's pulling out his hair. Let's see. Braden says Cam Ward draft stock is going up big time. Oh, as it should. As it should. Samuel says 14-0 is the score over there in that Mississippi State game. All right, punts on the way. Let's see what the Rams do with the football. Get it from their own 32. What a return. Spins away. Takes it to about the 49-yard line. Okay, Colorado State. Okay. Black says he's going to be pulling out his Mario coins in a minute. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's see. Again, we're currently here at the commercial. We're in the second quarter, guys, with 12 minutes and 32 seconds to go. The Rams are up 3-0. And right now, it is the Rams that's going to be getting the football here I mean, they're getting the football after that punt, so they'll be starting off from their own 48-yard line. So great field position here for the Rams. And so far, the script is going in their favor so far. All right, let's see. Simon says Toledo up 14-0 over Mississippi State. Let's see. Joe says, what's up with them dogs? And so right now, the dogs, what are they currently? What's their score right now? What is their score right now? Oh man, so Bulldogs are actually losing right now, 3-0, but we know first quarter. We've seen this story before plenty of time. So obviously I expect at some point they'll right the ship, but that is interesting that they're down 3-0. Now's the time if you're Kentucky, score as much as you can before UGA starts scoring. It's the best advice I can give them. The best advice that I can give them. Let's see. Black says, bruh, if you had to lose one of these for the rest of your life, which one would it be? Pizza, lasagna, or fried chicken? Lasagna. Lasagna for JB without question. You made that one easier there for JB by including lasagna. All right, Marshall picked up a yard on that one. Let's see. Laney says Tennessee 23-0 in that matchup. 80 says JB put up more points at GameStop. I don't think that my reward points are going to help this game out at all. At all. But meanwhile, Justin Marshall, who's a freshman for the Rams, is currently down right now. AD says he agrees with JB that Italian food that begins with an L. And so, yes. Samuel says you love GameStop. And so, oh man, JB used to love some GameStop back in the day. I mean, the only thing I don't like is how little they get you in terms of trade credit and stuff like that when you try to trade stuff in. But man, back in the day, like that was it. That was it. And let's see, Black says, you're insane, bro. Lasagna is top tier. And so, oh man, JB. Well, the thing I hated the most about lasagna is that growing up, like once you first get it, I mean, JB's not someone that likes, his food spicy or he doesn't like for it to be super hot for a long time. I hate how long it takes for lasagna to really cool off. I'm more of a second day type of guy when it comes to lasagna. But even still, you compared it against chicken and pizza. It's not the same league for JB. It's just not. There was no conversation to have on that one. It just was never up there to begin with. And so, oh man, 80s, I got to find a way to get it to work through here. I used to use Streamlabs, and so it will work on Streamlabs, but I got to figure out a way to get it to work here on StreamYard to get that to actually display the proper emojis there. So I'm gonna do some research on that, on how to get that. But I recently switched over from Streamlab to StreamYard for my setup. So that's why it is not showing up there. And Black says blasphemy. We just keep it a buck. We just keep it a buck. What was your choice? Was it pizza or was it the chicken? Oh man, I hate to see that for Marshall. The kid was running hard. I mean, he already had 45 yards rushing in this one off of 8 carries. So you hate to see the injury. But look at that. I mean, ah man, he got sandwiched on that one. He said you can see it in the YouTube chat. And so let me scroll up a bit. And so, all right, I see where you say that lasagna is top tier, but I don't see which one you would get rid of for the rest of your life up there. And so, all right, let's see. 80 says, JB, I'm getting a refill and restarting. Hopefully, Super Chat will be fixed. You say Devontae Smith is still your favorite Eagle. And so I tell you what, he's going to get a chance to shine there against Atlanta because no AJ Brown potentially. Potentially. And even if he is out there, maybe he's not 100%. Certainly more of an opportunity this time for Devontae Smith to go out there and make it do what it do. But man, member for 29 months. And so 80s has been holding the crown. No competition. It's his throne. Pass incomplete. Incomplete. You say chicken out the window. Russian style. Black says 29 months. So shout out to 80s. 29 months. So we are getting close here to hitting that 30 mark. Oh man. Oh man. Then that 36-month mark, which would be 3 years. Wow, time sure does fly. Absolutely. All right, 3rd and 14 here for the Rams. Gets the snap. Quarterback breaking loose. Throws it. Oh, he dropped it. It was there. It was in the basket, but he couldn't reel it in. So that's going to bring up a 4th down again here in the 2nd quarter with 11 minutes and 50 seconds to go. It was there. As a receiver, that is your job to make that catch. It's not like you got hit. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Butterfingers all over that one. Man, that's wild. All right, punts on the way. Fair catch. Caught at the 14-yard line. Now, Colorado's got to come out and be aggressive here. I get it. You're thinking about getting a hit, but clearly being conservative is not really working right now. You got to come out and be aggressive now. SM says, got to make that catch. Got to make that catch. All right, from their own 15-yard line, shotgun here. Shador throws one, gets the, oh, it's incomplete. I thought he had that one. Travis thought he had it too. Man, if they don't get a quick score right now, man. Man, that's insane. Samuel says 14-3, Mississippi State Bulldogs. So they're trailing 14-3. SM says, got to make that catch. Laney says the Tennessee's taking care of business right now, 30-0. Sanders throws it. Hunter trying to stay on his feet. All right, picks up about 6 yards there on the play. 3rd down coming up. So we got a 3rd and 5 situation coming up here for Colorado. All right, here in the shotgun, are the Rams going to bring pressure? Throws it, gets the completion, takes it to their own 38-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down. That's going to be a 1st down. So they needed that play, and they got it. Samuel says, let's go, Rocky Top Tennessee. Ooh, Eastern Illinois giving Northwestern a hard time, I see. All right, 1st and 10. Sanders pump fakes, throws it, gets the completion near the sideline. And you can see that they're running these short routes here to try to avoid and reduce the risk of Shador taking a hit. All right, 2nd and 6 here in the second quarter with about 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Colorado State up 3-0. Run play. Gets enough for the first down. That's a Gustave there with the carry. Play fake. Sanders throws it, gets the completion. Oh, he's going to lose some yards here. He's going to lose some yards here. Hunter got hit there, felt that one for no good reason. Come on, man. This is some conservative play calling, man. Like, let's do something over the top. Like, I get it being more conservative, but gee. All right, 2nd and 13. Shador moving, looking, throws one deep, incomplete. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up. But wait a minute. A penalty here. Braden says, yeah, they haven't taken any deep shots like they did week 1. And so, yeah, they're not taking. I get it. They have fear about the offensive line, but this is ridiculous here. This is ridiculous here. When you're at your best, it's because you're hitting those deep passes. So, do you really think these short passes, like all the time, is going to really work? Oh, yeah. 55 went out there. He hit him. Roughing the passer. That's roughing the passer, all right. Gonna gift them with a first down. Lewis says that this game was a bad pick, if ever he saw one. Sanders throws it. It's a screen. Gets away from one guy. He's going to pick up the first down. Okay. 8 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the second. They just need a little confidence here in throwing the ball. Braden says, yeah, I think it's because of the line being so bad. I agree. Sanders looking. Sanders throws it. And that's going to be a catch. And a first down. Okay. Okay. So we're starting to get some more completions a little bit further down. I mean, working the sideline that time. Got the first. Enough for the first. Did what you had to do. Now, a fresh new set of downs to work with. They run the ball. Yep. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Yeah. JB's like, where's the fireworks right now? All right, so 2nd down coming up again, second quarter, about 7 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the second. Black says, gonna lose some money on this one. All right, back goes in motion. Sanders throws it, gets the completion. All right, that's gonna be a first down. Again, that was to Will Shepherd for 10 yards there in the first down. Now they got 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line of Colorado State. So is there a way that Sanders can get a touchdown here? Braden says, nice catch. All right, 16 yards away from the end zone here. 4 receivers, 1 back. Shador throws it, gets the completion, 100. Oh, what a nice move there to go to the outside there. And he's going to be about 3 yards shy of getting to that end zone. What a nice throw and catch there. But excellent job there by Travis. As soon as he hit the ground, he spin, got out, made the defender miss badly. Almost took out his own guy knees. All right, 1st and goal. Throws it. That's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown, Colorado. So Sanders finds the end zone, and the offense comes to life on this drive. He is currently 16 of 20 for 91 yards and a touchdown in the first half so far. Already 20 pass attempts, guys. That's a lot. That's a lot. Black says fight in the Tucky Georgia game. Oh, word? Between who? Who's involved? Laney says Tennessee's up 37-0. Laney, is this Tennessee no mercy right now? Oh, man. Black wants to know what FCS school is University of Tennessee playing? Tennessee's playing, who are they playing again? Is it Kent State? And so that is who they're playing, Kent State. All right, but we got a touchdown here. So a little touchdown. Lewis, it doesn't get you anywhere near what you need, but it's something. 7-3 right now to score. Laney says it's just the end of the first quarter. Just the end of the first quarter. Already 37-0. I was thinking it had to be at least late second, but already just the end of the first? Oh, wow. Wow. Black says, oh, the fighting Nick Sabans. The fighting Nick Sabans. I see that Vandy is currently down to Georgia State right now, 12-10 at halftime. I need Vandy quarterback to start running the ball a little bit more than a lot more than what he's doing right now. That's what I need. SM says the Colorado State has to respond. He says they have to do it. They have to do it. SM says they can't go 3 and out. They cannot go 3 and out. Can't afford it. And let's see. Joe says, what's up with the University of Miami? And so, I mean, I believe that was expected what they're doing right now, but I mean, congrats to them taking care of business there against Ball State. Black says, well, he's a mover, so he should. Let's see. Lewis says 10 points. Is that what he really signed up for? Meanwhile, Colorado State on the return takes it to the 20, we'll say 21-yard line. And that's what it'll take over offensively here in the second quarter with about 5 minutes and 44 seconds to go before halftime. All right, so here we go. From their own 21-yard line. Gives it to the back and pushing forward there. Great push there by the offensive line and just excellent power there by the back to really pick up about a good 7-8 yards there on the carry. RC, he says, JB and chat, what up with y'all? You say the boy is back. Welcome back, RC. All right, 2nd and 3 coming up. here in the second quarter with about 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Colorado up 7-3. Colorado State with the football, though. They're going to run it. Oh, he's going to lose a yard or two. He's going to lose a yard or two here on the carry. Third down coming up. 5 minutes left to go here before halftime. Let's see. Some says, JB, do you think this game will be as good as last year's game? And so it'll be tough to surpass last year's game. Last year's game, it was a thriller. I believe it went to overtime. So it was a lot of back and forth here. So this one may not exactly live up to that hype there, but it doesn't mean it can't still be a good game. Still expecting a good game from start to finish. And we've had a solid first half, but I feel like we'll get more points in the second half. All right, trips at the bottom of the screen here. From our own 26-yard line, gets the snap. Colorado trying to send pressure, gets it to the receiver, but he's only going to get a yard on the play. So Colorado State did exactly what SM said they don't need to do. SM says, what's good, RC? All right, so the Rams are about to punt the ball. Laney also says, hey, RC. All right, so 4th and 3, Colorado has to call a timeout. Dion is not like what's happening. His staff is trying to talk to him. He's like, nah, nah, nah. Uh-oh. Samuel says 21-3. Toledo on top. What's going on, Samuel? Like says, RC, I heard Notre Dame lost 248-3. Samuel says, oh, no game. And so, uh-oh. RC says, JB, I was watching the games where I was, but it was too noisy to hear it. And so, hey, JB's gotten a little used to actually watching these games without hearing anything other than my own voice. So you kind of get used to it, but not really. All right, let's see. RC says Black Medicine, nice try. Nice try. Oh man, and what some games we got tomorrow. Hopefully my fantasy team comes out, take care of business, because that's what your boy need them to do. Come out and take care of some business. All right, so already they're gonna stop the play here due to a penalty. So false start there against Colorado State. But yeah, RC says nice try, but he's already already done a little research there. All right, punts on the way. It is bouncing, bouncing. Picks it up at the 15, brought down at about the 16. So that punt turns out to be a great punt for Colorado State. Mr. Turner with the leg. All right, let's see. Samuel says you said you're getting ready for the full drive tonight from Starkville, Mississippi to Vicksburg, Mississippi. What time are you pulling out, Samuel? And so let's see. 80 says UK pick 6. And so man, a pick 6 there for Kentucky. Oh wow. Oh wow. Black says Tucky up 9-0 pending a review. So Kentucky gets the pick. Oh my goodness, that would be a shocker. Oh man. All right, but here we go. From their own 11. So run play. Oh, running back hit the guy so hard he started going the other direction, but going the wrong direction at that. Gonna definitely lose a yard or two there, depending on where they mark his forward progress. Here in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the second. But wow. Samuel says game final. And so, oh man, that's the final score. Let's see. Braden says Carson Beck pick six, man. All right, but second and 13 here. Shador gets the snap. Look in, has time, throws over the middle, incomplete. Incomplete. Now we got third and 13 coming up here for the Buffaloes. Let's see what they do. Shador is trying to talk to his receiver here, getting the same page. Now, a third and long situation, pinned deep in their own territory from their own 13. Can they find a way to get 13 yards in the first down? But yeah, Carson Beck pick six. That's wild. All right, so they're currently right now facing the third and 13. Offensive line has to clearly give them some time here, but Colorado's going to call a timeout. Yeah, Colorado's going to call a timeout. They're going to talk about this. Black Medicine says that UCF down 21-7. You said we went back and forth on the TCU UCF pick, and so that we did. That we did. That we did. So how many yards passing does my guy have there for TCU is the question. Samuel says that's the final for in the fourth quarter there. Okay, okay. Oh wow. Let's see. Black Medicine says the Carson Beck looks half dead, bro. And so, oh man. Oh man. But we're trying to wake up this game here, offensively at least. But third and 13, Colorado. Can they get a big first down here? They look good on the last drive, but right now, got to get on the same page. All right, from their own 13, Shador dropping back, steps up in a pocket, clean pocket, gets the catch, and that's Travis Hunter. And he's going to get brought down here at about the 32-yard line, but they picked up the first down there. And when in doubt, you find Travis Hunter. Let's see, Samuel says soon halftime. That's right. But that time the pocket allowed Shador to step up, step into that throw, and he got him. That's a pickup of 19 yards. So far in the first half, Sanders has 110 yards passing and a touchdown. He just snaps the ball, throws it, gets the completion near the sideline. Okay. He's going to be about maybe a yard shy of that first down marker. 2:07 to go here in the second quarter. Let's see, Samuel says soon halftime of the Mississippi State one. Let's let JB take a look here. All right, soon at halftime there. Okay. All right, let's see. 80 says, when in doubt, you find Devontae Smith. And so that's what 80 says you got to do. And so remind that to your boy Jalen Hurst out there Monday night, in which, of course, your boy JB will be doing the live stream for that one between the Falcons and the Eagles. The next live stream, though, will be tomorrow night between the Bears and the Texans. And so, yes, JB will be live streaming that one about 8:20 Eastern time. So that'll be big. Samuel says it's Toledo versus Mississippi State. Game is at a loss. And so I would not say yet, since I'm looking at it now and they have about 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. they can still technically come back from that. But if they allow Toledo to continue to dominate early in the second half, then it'll be a wrap. But Mississippi State got to find a way to find themselves in that second half. Braden says Tennessee about to be up 80 tonight. Lady says Tennessee 44-0. Tennessee showing no mercy out there. Oh man, 44-0. Poor Kent State. They did not sign up for this. They did not know what they were signing up for. Oh man. Just looking at some of the scores here. Duke is in a fight with UConn, 26-21. All right, so facing 2nd and 1, the 2-minute mark. And right now, Travis Hunter, he's got 8 catches for 59 yards. All right, 2nd and 1. All right, gives it to the back off the left side, gets that first down. But wait a minute, there's a penalty. There's a penalty. Let's see. Samuel says Tennessee win. And so Tennessee, I mean, yeah, their team's not coming back from that. That was a wrap. You might as well call that one a wrap. Regardless of how much time is left, they're not coming. The other team's not coming back from that one. Kent State, they are done. Black says you're so confused from the chat regarding the Toledo versus Mississippi State game. And so I was confused there for a minute. So I went ahead and pulled out my phone as well. And so that game is indeed still playing. And so, yeah, they're almost at halftime, though. Almost at halftime. But yeah, they are trailing in that one. So Toledo with the lead, 21-3. And they got the football. And they got the football trying to score again before halftime. All right, but Buffalo right now, 2nd and 11. Gets the completion, looking, feeling the rush. Oh, we got a penalty already. Gets the completion there. But there is a flag. Let's see what the referee is going to say. But it looks like he was looking right at that offensive line. Yep, holding on the offense. So yeah, the referee was looking right at it. All right, so now 2nd and 21. And they're going to run the ball. And a nice run. However, there's already a flag once again. So what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Another penalty. But let's see what the referees say. Ooh, face mask there on the defense. So that's going to help them out. So that's against Colorado State. James Mitchell. Earlier in the game, he had a encroachment call. All right, so you keep tacking on the penalties, and now they're at the 48-yard line of Colorado State. Shador taking a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Shepard dropped it. That hurt right there. Shepard dropped it. That would have been a big time play, a big time catch, but he dropped it. You only get but so many opportunities for those types of plays. Ball was within his reach. You gotta snag it, man. Like says Shepard from Vandy. I thought that name sounded familiar. I didn't realize he was from Vandy there. Throws it. Ooh, tight coverage. Was it completed? Yes, it was. What a big time play and a first down. 80 says he dropped that like JB did second period math. Oh man, 80s. I didn't know I came here to get to take these shots today, man. I mean, tried to go deep there, incomplete, out of range. Second and 10 coming up. Again, a minute and 5 seconds to go here in the second quarter of play. Morrison coverage for Colorado State. Yeah, ball just a little out of range there. RC says, give them. Let's see. RC said, just give Tennessee the championship right now. Second and 10, throws it. Oh, nice completion. Can he take it to the end zone for the score? Yes, he can. That's going to be a touchdown, Colorado. So Shador hits it. Braden says, wow, 80s. And 80 says shot. $5 super chat though, so appreciate that. Yes. So he's going to take a shot for that one. Lewis is also going to take a shot also here. He likes the points. It may not be as much as he wanted here, but he's happy to see that at least one team is starting to score here offensively. How does Colorado State respond with about 58 seconds to go here before the half? So that's going to put Shador at about 167 yards passing. And so, little bean bags, what's good with you? And you say, man, you're awesome. Can't believe there aren't more people tuned in. And you say, touchdown, Colorado. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. And so, yes, we're just going to trust the process. In due time, we will have more. Absolutely. But thanks for coming through. Talk to me. Is Colorado your team, or do you have a different favorite team when it comes to college football? Matter of fact, let me know all your favorite sports and favorite teams. Absolutely. All right, let's see. 80 says, as Shador Sanders for the Heisman Trophy. He says, sorry, can't spell. And so I understand that. I understand that. JB loves to do abbreviations as much as possible. So I understand that. But do you really think so? Do you really think so? Let's see. Levine says, Maryland is your team personally. And so, okay. Okay. Well, how do you feel about Maryland this year? How do you feel about Maryland this year? I know I've watched more of them perhaps last year than I have so far, and I know that they're playing Virginia so far today. But I need to hear more about Maryland's quarterback. Is he good? I'm so used to you guys having Tua's younger brother and stuff like that. So enlighten me. JJ, what's good? What's good? I thought you'd be out there punishing your fantasy football team for not giving you a 200-point victory this past week, man. But I know that you went out there and got those dubs with a clean sweep. But how's it going? My guy JJ coming through. Again, showing his fantasy opponents no type of remorse whatsoever. He's out there dominating with a vengeance. Levine says, at least the jerseys aren't atrocious too. You say too early to tell for the quarterback. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So from their own 13-yard line, the Rams down 14-3. And we got to. How many times are we gonna see a penalty, yo? Like, what are they doing out here? JB is sick and tired of seeing so many penalties here in the game. Like, let's get it together. You guys are on a scholarship. Let's get it together. What are we doing? False start on the offense for Colorado State. Like, bruh, what are we doing? Come on, man. JJ says his boy Cook gave him a lot. Kate Cook put up like what, like 36 points around that 36-point range. So I know you was proud of that. I mean, you basically got all the best players on your team. All right, here we go. 1st and 15. Black says UGA looks horrible on offense tonight. And so, oh man, I can imagine. So if the score is what it is, all right, throws it, gets the completion, brought down inbounds. Y'all might as well just go ahead, let that clock run out. Let that clock run out, go to halftime. Because the way y'all moving right now, the energy I'm getting right now, it is not, say, a team that wants to go down there and try to score. But hey, they're going to hurry up now. They've got one timeout to work with. Snaps the ball with 30 seconds. Quarterback steps up. He's on the move, looking, throws it over the middle. And that one is completed, taken all the way to the 35-yard line. And 80 says, vintage JB. He says, I miss him going off. And so your boy still does it. I still do it, but it's like that controlled rage. When the timing is right, yes. All right, for their own 35, pressure. So he's on the move. And he's going to take off using his legs here. Picks up a yard here. I really thought he's about to get lit up on that sideline for a yard. I know he didn't do the too small. I know old dude ain't talking about too small out there. I know he ain't trying to get away with that. Come on now, bruh. That's Hunter you talking to, bruh. Come on, man. Too small and you down 14-3. Wow. Okay. 8 seconds to go here before we reach halftime. Again, Colorado up 14-3. 2nd and 9 from their own 36-yard line. They got to pick up a chunk play here. Throws one deep. And it's incomplete. It's incomplete. That was your shot there. It's incomplete. So at 2 seconds, try to do what you do. RC said, JB, when I get rich, I'm going to send you something. And so I'm looking forward to that, RC. And you know what? Same here, man. Same here. We're going to get rich together. And so RC says, JB, you got Cashapp. And so I actually do. It actually should be in my description on the video. I know it's down a good bit through all the verbiage that I put up there, but it's actually down there in my subscription. But I got to look at my own username because I don't use Cashapp as often to see what that is. But I actually do. But yeah, if you don't see it in the description, just let me know and stuff like that. And then I can message you. But I see there's a penalty. I see there's a penalty. So let's see this penalty right here. I mean, the referees this year, they've got to be at a record-setting pace right now with all these penalties. It's got to be at a record-setting pace because this is all they do. This is all they do. Eddie says, JB halftime show, special guest Black Medicine and Braden. Wouldn't that be a great show? Wouldn't that be a great show? RC says, Colorado fake. Oh, below the waist. Referee really emphasized that part there. So that's going to be a first down. So, okay, so they're up 14-3. They thought they were going to go to halftime there. But that penalty was against Colorado, blocked below the waist on Travis Hunter. Big time penalty. All right, let's see. Simon says, next Saturday noon game is Mississippi State versus Florida. Ooh. Mississippi State should win that one. I don't know what's going on with Florida. I saw they put my man, well, he's not my guy out there, but Graham Mertz back in there. Oh, man, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what they were doing. If I knew he was going to start, I would not have chosen them and stuff like that. I thought they were going to give DJ Lagway the room to go out there and be great, but man, some teams, they like being bad. Let's see. JJ says, JB, from my prediction last week, you went 11-3. Oh, word? 11-3. That's impressive, JJ. JJ's on to something here. JJ knows. Black says, Zebras are ruining this game. They are. I mean, how many animals we got out there? We got buffaloes, we got rams, and now we got zebras running wild out there. Come on, bro. But this is a 52-yard field goal attempt. So let's see if Colorado State can get this field goal and make it a one-score game if he can convert from 52 yards out. The kick is so far to the side, the cameraman had to jump out the way to avoid being hit, and the cameraman was way near the concession stand, basically. So terrible kick. Terrible kick. I would not have even let my kicker embarrass himself like that. Terrible kick right there. He had no chance of that going in. You'd have been better off throwing a Hail Mary up there. I'm not kidding. But anyways, halftime, Colorado up 14-3 over Colorado State at the half. But we got an entire second half to go. So far in the first half, Shedeur Sanders 20 of 27 for 167 yards passing and 2 touchdowns so far in this one. As for Colorado State, their quarterback, Braden Fowler, he is currently 6 of 10 for 52 yards passing. Now, Marshall, their running back, did get hurt early on, and before that, he had 8 carries for 45 yards. So he was doing a really good job, especially as a freshman like that. He was doing a really good job, but he got injured there. So I don't know the status on him offensively. All right, let's see where I am right now. RC says, stay tuned. JB's halftime guest will be Julius Peppers and Lady Gaga. What a combination that would be. What a combination. But I love me some Julius Peppers, though. And let's see. 80 says, Black Medicine Zebras are beautiful. Black says, both quarterbacks are garbage. Let's go. RC says, JB&A say, who won between South Carolina and LSU? LSU won that one. LSU won. Or I should say they survived, but still, they'll get credit for the W there. South Carolina, without their starting quarterback, they fought hard in that second half, but ultimately, their field goal kicker missed the chance to tie it up. So LSU won 36-33. Let's see. JJ says, right now, you're 1-0 for right now for the prediction for the week. Okay. 80 says that kick was worse than an emergency quarterback JB. And so, well, I got to agree with you there. No lies were told. Black says, only the animals are beautiful, 80s. Let's see. JJ says he won by 60 for week 1. Samuel says Toledo 28-3. And at the half, so they're up 28-3. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And let's see. Laney says Tennessee's up 51-0. No mercy. No mercy for their opponent. Let's see. 80 says, medicine, all chicks are. Black says them too. Oh, man. RC says, JB and Samuel, you said they released 6 white doves at your auntie's memorial event. You said people held them, a prayer was said, and then they flew away. And so, oh, man, that sounds really nice there. 6 white doves and what that represents, that's awesome there. That is awesome. That is awesome. Nothing like spending time with family, especially to remember a loved one. So, absolutely hoping that everybody's okay and feeling okay right now, RC. Lewis says, thirsty game. Thirsty game. Black says, what a combination. JB loves Lady Gaga. Hey, I'm not Shady McCoy, all right? You say an undergrad, his ringtone was Poker Face. And so, oh my goodness. That would never have been. Would never have been. RC says South Carolina flirted with winning and then fell. And so, I mean, they did fall. They did fall. They tried. They tried. And 80s again with the super chat says Lewis, shot for him. Braden says, so JB, I just read something funny about Notre Dame. Uh-oh, what'd you read, Braden? What'd you read? And again, appreciate that 80s there for yet another super chat. Whatever the record is, you're definitely in it, like holding all the record spots for sure. For sure. Well, what did you read, Braden? JJ said, JB, I think I'm the favorite to win it all in your league. And so, I mean, you got all the best players, don't you? I'm trying to think what best players are left that you don't have on your team. 80 says, you wish you were Eagle Shady McCoy. And so wasn't he given the nickname Lady Gaga? I remember he got the nickname. I think I want to say who gave him that nickname though. Somebody I can't remember what team gave him the nickname, but they used to call him Lady God. Was it the Cowboys? I think. I think so. But yeah, somebody gave him the nickname Lady Gaga back there. So back in the day. Let's see. Black says, Braden, was it that they filed a trademark to change their name to the Fighting Irish Fannies? And so come on now. Come on now. Oh man, but I am curious what is going on with UGA today. This is just they're tied up 3-3. Now watch Kentucky put in all that work and still lose. As you know that they will. Simon says UTSA versus Texas. Crazy game now, 42 to 7 in the third quarter. That sounds about right. 80 says you got to charge your phone and you'll be back. All right, we'll be looking forward to you. We'll be looking forward to you coming back. Meanwhile, JB's for the step away for 1 second, but I will be right back. I'll be right back. So yeah, JB's going to step away for 1 second. All right, JB is back. JB's back. All right, let's see what did Black say. He said, "Oh, you know they're going to disappear in the second half. Oh, you know it. You know it. All the work that Kentucky's putting in right now. Second half, we know that's going to demolish by the time this one's over. But I am proud of them. They're coming out in the first half. They outplayed how JB thought they were going to do, especially their defense. So shout out to them. Maybe I underestimated them, perhaps." Let's see. Braden says Notre Dame's 66 points are its most following a loss within the season since 1908. We're going way back. Like we're going way back before Maybach music, bro. Like we're going way back. You say that year the Irish lost at Michigan and then defeated the Chicago Physicians and Surgeons 88-0 the next game. So Braden's coming through. Oh man. Let's see. Black says JB's not even gonna comment on that here. Not even gonna acknowledge that one, man. That's oh man. Let's see. Braden says that sounds like a name Black Medicine would use for a team. And so it really does. Don't laugh at that, Braden. Don't laugh at that. Black says Chicago Physicians and Surgeons. Oh man. Let's see. Black says the college names back in the day were insane. And so that Well, imagine a name like that, man. With a name like that, you got no choice but to come out with a doctor's degree if that's a team name. Like you got to come out being a surgeon or something, physician, something. Absolutely. But yes, so far in the first half, Sanders 167 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. All right, let's see. JB's just taking a quick look here, seeing how things are holding up. And again, we're just waiting the start of the third quarter. Let's see. Braden says Black was alive in 1908, confirmed. Let's see. Black says actually 1808. Braden, you say you fought for the Battle of the Waterloo a few years later, before he was reincarnated. Oh man. But again, right now here at the half. All right. So what is going on in that Vandy game? Is Vanderbilt going to come back, or are they just going to be in trouble? All right, so still waiting the second half to go here, but Colorado up 14-3. Braden says that also that's how Iowa runs their offense like it's 1908. And so every day. RC says, JB, I was determined to watch my fight in Irish, but every time I would sink into the game, you say a cousin or an uncle would walk up to you and say, hey, what's up? Hello, what's good? I'm like, let me watch my game. And so I understand that, RC, but it definitely was important there to be around family there. So certainly understand that as well. But hey, now you get to watch as much as you want. That's the best part about it. You get to watch now as much as you want. All right. Meanwhile, let's see. Meanwhile, Bethune Cookman trying to find out where they're going to get their first win of the season at some point. All right, trying to find a game here. I see that Virginia's up on Maryland 6-0. Looks like about 2 minutes to go before they reach halftime. Houston is up on Rice 20-0. They're close to halftime as well. All right, let's see. JJ says, JB, my best record is 9-3, and that was last season. So 9-3 last season. Okay, okay. Well, that's a pretty good record there, JJ. But I know by your standards, you want perfection. 9-3 is not good enough for JJ's by his standards. So he has higher expectations. The fantasy guru. Let's see. JJ says he's going to do even better this season. He's ready for it. RC says, Braden, JB, so are we just that good now? And or is Purdue just that weak? And so, I mean, Purdue, definitely bad. Definitely bad. Defensively, they had to be real bad there. And offensively, didn't have a lot going for them as they normally would on a regular type of year there. But, it's a combination of you guys bouncing back. It's like I said before, like it's really week to week. That's how momentum works. You play one team, you look good. You play the next team, you look bad. It's all about football is a game of matchups. The matchups within the matchups. And there's a lot of football teams out there. A lot of football teams out there. Braden says he'll answer it. He says both, RC, both. So fair enough. Let's see. Samuel says, you're a big fan of Johnny Cash. And so good old Johnny Cash. JJ says the best start I've had is 6-0. And so, okay. Ain't nothing like a good 6-0 start. I think the best record I may have had one year might have been like a 10-2 regular season personally. 10-2 might have been the best regular season record for me. All right, let's see. Black says Purdue is horrible, out schemed, overmatched at home, and soon to be sitting at home in the postseason. JJ says in the playoffs was the same besides the finals. And so let's see. You say you lost by one. You lost by one. I know you were furious. I know you were fuming to lose by one and get second place. I know you thought about that all off season long. What was the regular season record of the guy that beat you, JJ? Meanwhile, getting ready for the second half to get started here shortly. Like I said, slow it down, JB. You almost said horrible. All right, let's see. JJ says, let me see. All right, see the start of this second half here shortly. Oh man, Vandy is getting handled right now. All right, let's see. So aside from that one, okay. All right, so Black says that Kentucky's up 6-3 at halftime. So it's going to be an interesting second half. Going to be an interesting second half indeed. All right, let's see. So JJ says his record was also 10-2. So basically, you two had to be like the top two in the entire league, right? I would think so. All right, so JJ says, yeah. All right, battle of the two titans. We got it. Again, just waiting on the start of the second half to get this one going, in which Colorado will get the football first. JJ says he got first place because he got a little more points than you in the regular season. And so, okay, that's how he got the first. Well, it's a new year this year, so best of luck to you, JJ. Championship has your name on it. You got to go get it. Got to go get it. All right, so about to be the start of the third quarter. If you're Colorado State, what type of adjustments do you make here? And for Colorado, got to continue to remember what got you those 14 points in the second quarter. They scored 14 unanswered. And so, absolutely, absolutely. Samuel's got music. RC says this game sounds a little bit boring. And so, well, the second half is just now starting. So we'll see if that continues to be the theme or not. No return here. All right, so we're going to see what they do here in the second half. Samuel says Johnny Cash. All right, so 1st and 10. Colorado here with the football, up 14-3. So run play, and he's going to pick up 8 yards on the play. The running game has pretty much been there for the taking for Colorado. And with them being up 14-3, ooh, this could be really big right here if they lose 91 on that D line. Again, James Mitchell. So now 2nd and 2 coming up for Colorado. Gives it to the back, right up the middle there, and still fighting forward there. Big play on the ground. So I wonder, with that injury there for the Rams on that D line there, they're going to continue to be susceptible to the ground game. All right, 1st and 10. False start there on the offense. Going to back him up. Again, that is Tyler Brown, number 56 there on the offensive line for Colorado called. Yeah, that penalty came out super fast. 1st and 15. Shotgun formation here for Colorado. Back goes in motion. Shador looking, throws it, gets the completion. Okay, nice pickup there. and that is Horn with the catch. But second down coming up. As I said, JB, if I was in your league, I probably would, or maybe have a little more of a challenge. No doubt about it. I tried to recruit you, JJ. I did try to recruit you. I even went on your channel and asked you before the season. Quick pass. Oh, off his fingertips there. Incomplete. Incomplete. 3rd and 7 coming up. Let's see. She said, JB, I'm eating some barbecue and mac and cheese. Oh man, and a few fries before you go sit down. To you say, how you say to the game, how's the pace, speed, and edge of the game leaning? So right now, this is a pivotal point in the game right now here on 3rd and 7. Because if Colorado gets a first down, they'll keep the momentum. But for Colorado State, if they can get a stop right now, that'd be huge because then they can get the football back and see what they can do. But it's been a more of a slow pace type of game. Sanders throws it. Gets the completion. However, where will they mark him? Does he have the first down or not? Let's see where they mark him at. Looks like that's going to be a first down, given his forward progress there. But yeah, it's been a slow pace type of game so far in this one. But Colorado just picked up a key first down there to Travis Hunter, who got exactly enough for what they needed there for the first down. Picked up 7 yards on the play. Now 1st and 10 at the Colorado State 48-yard line here. Shotgun formation. Back goes in motion. Sanders in the pocket. Throws it. And that is going to be completed again. This time to Will Shepherd. Picked up 5 yards. We got 2nd and 5 right now at the Colorado State 43-yard line. Again, this is the opening drive here of the second half. So far in this one, Shedeur Sanders is 23 of 31 for 187 yards and 2 touchdowns. They run the ball. And Colorado State is going to stop him. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage here. So big time stop there by the defense. Going to bring up 3rd down. You said you'd probably have 1 or 2 losses. And he said, JB, I know you would pick JJ. Oh, I know that. And Burrow. Okay, Laney says Tennessee up 65-0 at the half. Wow. All right, so 3rd and 6 coming up. 3rd and 6 coming up. From the 44-yard line, Colorado State. Sanders gets the snap in the pocket. Sanders moving, throws it. And it's incomplete. Almost threw a pick there. Went through the hands of the receiver and almost went to the DB hands there. That time Sanders stepped up there, tried to throw it, was a little bit behind. Receiver couldn't handle it. Incomplete. All right, so they're going to have to line up to punt the ball. So that's a big stop there for the Rams defense. Punts on the way. All right, out of bounds. Let's see where they mark the ball at, but it's going to be within the 5. So at the 3-yard line, their own 3-yard line. So Colorado State, let's see what they do offensively out here in the second half. If they can find a way to get some points, that'd be huge for them. But man, Tennessee's raining on them, 65-0. And let's see, Samuel says TCB, TCL. Absolutely. And now we're at the commercial. Hold up, wait a minute. We got a Case Keenum commercial? When did this happen? Does anybody get a commercial? A Case Keenum commercial? Wow. We just handing out commercials at this point. Let's see. Samuel says Elvis logo, TCB and TCL. All right, so we're currently right now here at the commercial in this one. So the Rams will be taking over at their own 3. So they've got to be careful here. Got to be extremely careful because the last thing you want to do is turnover or get a safety. That's the last thing you want to do. The second worst scenario is you don't want to have to punt it from that far deep. So you want to pick up a couple first downs there. So we'll see what the Rams call here. But whatever it is, got to be careful and protect the football. And so Eric, yo, Eric, what's good? Eric says, JB, what's good with you, Eric? How are we doing this weekend? Let's see. Black says Cal College is in a death struggle with with national powerhouse New Mexico. Oh man, what's the score in that one? Oh yeah, you see how many snaps they got. Travis Hunter playing offense versus defense in this one. 1st and 10. Again, here in the third quarter, with 11 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Colorado up 14-3, but Colorado State here with the football from their own 3-yard line, shotgun formation. They're going to hand it to the back, and the back is going to fight forward for a yard on the play. 2nd down coming up. Let's see. Braden says they're going to have to shorten the quarters. Oh man, but some of these matchups, man, they really might. All right, 2nd and 9. Looking to pass, on the move, throws this one. He threw a pick. He threw a pick. That is not what he needed to do, but he threw an interception right to him. That is the worst thing that could have happened. Oh man. Eric says, doing well, still have some jet lag. You've been back east for the last few weeks. And so, oh man, my man going coast to coast out there, man. I hear you. AG says, what up, JB? What's up with you, AG? Just in time to see my man come out here and throw a pick. Can't believe it. Lewis says he's on his way to the airport right now. Black Medicine says bad throw. It was a horrendous throw. A horrendous one. One that you can't make, especially this close to your own end zone. That is a terrible mistake. Absolutely terrible. You basically gift wrapped it here, and you got to hope that your defense can hold them to 3 points. That's all you can hope for. The defense holds them to 3 points. But man, what a horrible decision that was. That's a play. You just can't make that play. You just can't make that play. And so Phoenix, what's good with you? Phoenix says, what's happening, JB Nation and members? Man, what's good with you, Phoenix? How are you doing this Saturday? 80 says, JB, when will OT be called? Well, I doubt it'll be today. I doubt it'll be today. But who knows? It could be tomorrow. It could be Monday. It could be anytime. You just never know, but it will not be today, the way that this is looking. Colorado State with a nasty interception that time. Nasty interception. RC said, even if I saw that interception coming, you said quarter bum, not quarterback. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a big time, big time, big time interception. All right, so Braden says, doing more research on the Chicago physicians. Oh, man. 80 says, JB, who is on your hoodie? And so, yeah, so The late Dwayne Haskins. That is who's on the hoodie there for JB. The late Dwayne Haskins. So yeah, that is who I have on this hoodie here. I had purchased this within like 2 weeks of when he passed away a couple years ago. But yeah, Dwayne Haskins. Let's see. Eric says, back in DC, you went to the Holocaust Museum and it pissed you off because you have CP and you saw what the Germans would do to you. And so, oh man, oh man. Braden says they beat Notre Dame 4-0 in 1896. RC says, Braden, stop it. All right, so getting back to the action here shortly. Again, Colorado giving a gift here, but can they cash it in? And when you've got weapons like they do on the outside and you're giving them this kind of field position, look out. All right, needs 12 yards. Sanders looking. Sanders throws it, gets the completion, and that's going to be shy of the end zone, but it will be enough for the first down. See, Braden says beat him 5-0 in 1899. Yeah, he lost that ball out of bounds, though. All right, first and goal. Here in the shotgun. Sanders, quick pass. Travis Hunter, that's a touchdown. So that's a touchdown. So now Colorado's going to be up 20-3, and then the extra point should make it 21-3. So right now, that turnover by Colorado State was terrible. It was flat out terrible. Oh man. And so 80s with another super chat. I see it's working again. And he says, RIP Dwayne Haskins. And so absolutely, yes. Yes, absolutely. That's why I got the hoodie here. Because Dwayne Haskins, that was absolutely tragic. Absolutely tragic how he passed away. Absolutely tragic. Extra point is good. So that's gonna make it 21-3. Let's see. Black Medicine says that the College of Physicians and Surgeons in Chicago later became the University of Illinois College of Medicine. RC says, JB, I need a close game. You said you've been gone since 2 p.m. today. You need a close game. Well, it won't be this one, but that Georgia Kentucky one last I heard is close. That much I do know. Let's see. Braden says Notre Dame outscored them 265-9 in all meetings. And so, oh man. So again, Colorado leading this one 21-3. Colorado State quarterback made the big mistake. Now he's got to make up for it. You're down by 18 points right now here in the third quarter with 10 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the third. So you got to find a way to come through. RC said, is Georgia still losing? Georgia currently right now, according to my handy dandy notebook, is let me see what's going on with them. They're at halftime right now with Kentucky up 6-3 at the half. So yes, Georgia is still losing right now. But we'll see how that works out in the second half. I'll be very shocked if that third quarter UGA doesn't turn things around. And so Braden says, hey, Steve, he caught the reference there. Oh, man, that's going back. RC says, hey, NIU, today's brutal. You say per through beating for you. Oh, man, RC's not going to let them have a break today. All right, so getting ready to come back here from the commercial and have Colorado kick the ball off. All right, so getting ready for the kickoff here shortly. And you say that, oh man, Neo's over there abusing you. Neo must be mad. Neo must have bet some treats or something on this game. I'm telling you that. He must have put something on it. All right, from the 5 yard line, 20, 25, brought down at the 26 yard line. There is a penalty. So we'll see what Colorado State does. I say if I'm Colorado, I probably would let Travis Hunter take this drive off, to be honest with you, on defense. Let's see. Black says that Tucky and UJ are back from halftime. Okay, okay. Lewis said should arrive in Vegas by 11 tonight. Ready for some football games tomorrow to the Canelo fight. Then on the off to the Mexico for Independence Day celebration. Oh man, you got some busy trips coming up here, Lewis. You're gonna be busy, busy. Like man, busy, busy. I hear you. It's gonna be everywhere. Vegas, Mexico. My man's going everywhere. All right, so third quarter, 10:06 to go. Colorado's up 21-3. Hands it to the back and fighting forward there. Picks up a yard there. That's all he can muster on that play there. So now we got second down coming up. RC says if Colorado State don't do nothing this drive, he said he's turning the game. He's turning the game. He said he did not come to watch a route. All right, 2nd and 8. And so far in this one, Justin Marshall, he's got 10 carries for 48 yards. 2nd and 8, snaps the ball, looking, throws it, gets the completion for the first down before he's brought down at the 28-yard line of the Rams. So big first down. They need more like that. I do a little bit more up tempo as well. He found his person for the completion. Jeremy Person. And so Phoenix says, Lewis, have a drink for him while in Mexico. Throws it to the back. And the back, turning on the speed. Big play, takes it to the 49-yard line there for the Rams. So now you got to be feeling some momentum here. And I'd keep going with the tempo. I feel like I would keep going with the tempo right now. RC said, JB, is this how you thought the game would go? I felt like, I mean, I'm not going to say this is what I thought it would be, but it's not too far off from it. It's not too far off from it. I did pick Colorado to win when I did my weekly picks, but I didn't think it was going to be this, you know, one-sided to where it's 21-3. And it wouldn't have been if not for that interception. Let's see. Black Medicine says the Tucky's driving the ball across midfield. Oh, wow. Are they running on him? Or are they passing? I know we had a conversation about their quarterback, so I'm very curious as to how he's doing so far in this one. By the way, Black Medicine, our boy Josh Hoover, he's already hit that over. I told you that. I told you he was going to get that over. He's already at 279. We took the over at like 262.5. So he's already got over. So bank that one. That's a W in itself. Lewis says he got you, Phoenix. He says he got you. Black Medicine says both. All right, so third down coming up right now for the Rams. Black Medicine says good deal. You made it easy. I paired that one with the Caleb Williams promo, so that's going to be a nice W there tomorrow. All right, 3rd and 4. On the move. Can he make something happen? And that is going to be an incompletion. 4th down coming up. This man can't find a target if he was left some Blues Clues out there, guys. Like, this is just bad. This is bad. 4th and 4. So again, third quarter with 7:33 to go here in the third. Black says, good deal. Braden says, on the next episode of JB's Clues, we'll find the clues on how the Chicago Physicians and Surgeons football team came to be. All right, receiver goes in motion. 3 seconds on the play clock. Snaps the ball. Colorado sends 4. It's 4th down. Throws it. Gets the catch. Gets the catch. Big time catch. And a first down there for the Rams. They needed that. They needed that. Purely needed that. Can they find a way to get it into the end zone? But a big time play. All right, snaps the ball, looking, throws it, gets it. Well, incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Phoenix is laughing at that one. 7:03 to go here in the third quarter right now. And while Colorado is up 21-3 right now, Colorado State, they are on the move, trying to make up for that last turnover that they had, which they really could not afford to have there, but it's forcing them to air it out a little bit more. I'd like to see more up tempo here. Keep that momentum going when you get it, whatever it takes to get that first down, to get that touchdown. They got to do it. Now is the time. There's still plenty of time, but you got to do it now. Looking, throws it. His receiver gets it, takes the contact, but he holds on to it and picks up about 5 yards there on the play. Now you got yourself in a 3rd and 5 situation. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. They're going to call it 3rd and 6. Big third down here for Colorado State. The way I saw that field goal kicker kick earlier, I don't know if there is such a thing as a field goal range for him. So if I'm Colorado State, you got to think about the touchdown. You got to think about it. It's not like my man missed it by distance. He almost hit a cheerleader on the sideline. He almost hit a cheerleader on the sideline. That kick was so bad last time. So I certainly would not want it to come down to a field goal if I was them. All right, so Colorado's going to call a timeout. That works in favor of Colorado State. Let them go ahead, go out there, draw some plays up. You see, Black says that's most likely going to be a loss for Vandy. You said Georgia State beat Tennessee a few years ago, and now they're going to beat Vandy. And so, yeah, I have been monitoring that one. I have been monitoring that one, but I need their quarterback. He's got 30 yards rushing. Can he get another 27 yards on like a big run or something, please, for Vanderbilt? I just need him to scramble at this point. Forget trying to pass it, just scramble. That's all JB's asking of him. All right, so Black Medicine also says that Kentucky's up 9-3 in that matchup. So, oh man, oh man, it's getting more and more interesting. How much time is left in that UGA Kentucky game? All right, we're currently right now here at the commercial. All right, so just waiting here till we get back to from the commercial here and see if Colorado State, who's facing a 3rd and 5, if they can find a way. They're at the Colorado 33-yard line, so a first down would be huge. Would be huge. All right, so they got a 3rd and 5. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back, shotgun here. They're going to feed it to the back, and he shakes away from one guy, takes on the contact, fighting with all of his might. He will be 1 yard shy, but that was a great effort play there for the Rams. So now it's going to make it 4th and 1. I say, the heck with it. Why not go for it? Why not go for it? I do not trust that kicker at all. And you're going to take Marshall out the backfield? What? Let's see. Brandon says Georgia about to be more embarrassed than Notre Dame was last week. And in 1896, speaking of 1896, with this formation, that's taking it back. And they're going to get the first down. They just plowed their way through for the first down for the Rams. So now, fresh new set of downs to work with here. All right, 1st and 10. Quick pass, quick completion to the 20, let's call it 21-yard line there of Colorado. So Colorado State moving the ball here, getting some first downs, which they desperately needed here, and they must come away with a touchdown. Absolutely must. All right, 2nd and 4. Hands it to the back, and oh, the defense is going to get him. Defense is going to get him here. Not able to make it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down coming up. Let's see, Samuel says Toledo's up 35-10 in the 3rd quarter. So Toledo putting in that work right now. Oh, man. And now we've got a big man here for Colorado State being checked out here by the medical staff. They certainly can need him out there. So they'll be looking at a 3rd and 6 from the Colorado 23-yard line. Even if they come up with just 3 points, that still makes it technically a 2-score game. But they're thinking touchdown. They're thinking touchdown. They're thinking touchdown while Samuel's thinking Arby's. All right, so Black says, Braden, 1896 was, you said, a hell of a year. You say they beat the Northwestern Dental College 34-0 and provided them with toothpaste afterwards. Braden says Tennessee said no to shortening the quarters. They said, oh no, they want to hang 100 on them. They want to hang 100 on them. And again, that's offensive lineman Alex Foster, the junior, heading to the tent here for Colorado State. Here in the 3rd quarter with about 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go. All right, let's see. All right, this current drive, 13 plays, 64 yards. Got to come away with some points here if you're Colorado State. But on 3rd and 6, will they opt to try to run it again? Or will they trust the quarterback to make the pass? Colorado's bringing pressure. Quarterback floats one up there. Incomplete. Incomplete. Quarterback tried his best with the pass rush coming to him. They just give him some time there to run under that one, but incomplete. Oh man, just incomplete. Let's see. Samuel says next Saturday, Tennessee versus Oklahoma. Start time will be 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Braden says, well, we're about to see the Chicago Physicians Felt versus Notre Dame. Throws it on fourth down, gets the first down, still fighting forward there. He's going to be stopped at about 4 yards there. And Travis Hunter is begging, screaming for an offensive pass interference call that he won't get. That's a first down there for Colorado State. It's like those Pepsi commercials when they talk about state. Samuel says, end of the third quarter. Black says, Mississippi State coach getting fired. And so, oh, you know that's coming. Oh, he fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a huge mistake. This quarterback is killing them right now. From interceptions to, and then now, well, I shouldn't say the quarterback's fault. It's not his fault here, but man, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Running back fighting all he can, loses the ball. You have one job, man. Hold on to the ball. One job. Lewis says no comment. No comment. All right, let's see. Phoenix says, JB, if you were Tua, would you retire or try to play again? I'd retire. I retire. The love of the game, I probably would try to, get some type of a role where they'll let me, work in the organization and still, make good money and stuff. But I'd have to retire. I got to think about my long-term future. Colorado runs the ball here. But that's exactly what I would be thinking. I'd have to retire because this is the second time. It's not like it's the first time. This is multiple times. Like says, this can't be the same quarterback from last year. And so, oh, absolutely. I believe it's absolutely not. I believe it's absolutely not. But correct me if I'm wrong. But I'd have to say it surely can't be. Phoenix says he agrees. Play fake. Shador throws it, gets the completion. And look at 31 just rumbling there. Okay. Call him Biggest Smalls out there. He's a big one. That time the safety just pretended not to notice. Pretended not to notice on the play and just let him run for an extra like 13 yards there. Safety wanted no part of that. Oh, look at those fans down there at Colorado State. Look at those fans. This guy's about to cry. He's about to let the waterworks come out. Receiver goes in motion, snaps it, feeds it to the back, and he's going to pick up some yards here. And so you said Kentucky's defense is playing well. Braden says it is the same quarterback. He does not look like it. Black says Tua should send you at least $3 million, then retire. Definitely send me the money first, though. Oh man. RC says, JB, when your next dream is. So I've become Martin Luther King Jr. Now I've got a dream, RC. But not tomorrow night's the next stream. Throws it to the back, and the back running. Did he fumble the ball? I believe he was down, but did he fumble it? Let's see what the officials say. Ooh, let's see what the officials say here. Ooh, it's Colorado State with the football. Talk about a turn of events. Wow. Wow. But yeah, my next stream is tomorrow, and that's going to be Houston versus the Bears, Sunday Night Football. If it's a primetime matchup, you best believe when it comes to the NFL, I only do primetime matchups there unless it's like the last couple of weeks of the season where they have Saturday games and there's no more college football. But as long as there's college football, I stick to the primetime matchups there. And so those are a lot easier to determine if JB's going to be streaming it or not. Is because if it's a Monday night football game, Sunday night football game, Thursday night football game, then yes, JB will be live streaming it. Let's see, Braden says 65-0 Tennessee. RC says he means stream. Black says Tucky up 9-6. Okay. Braden says RC will have dreams tonight. Oh man. RC says if I'm Tua, I quit and save myself the trouble of more concussions. He is risking just too much. Absolutely. Absolutely. Black is laughing at that. It's like, oh man, it's like JB's got the dreams now. They're gonna be putting JB on these furniture commercials in a second if that's the case. Now, was he down? Actually, no, that ball did come out. He put a hand down, but he was not down. Let's see. Samuel says start quarter 4. And so Braden says almost spit my water out when you said that. Oh man. Oh man. Braden says JVK, JVK. Why does that sound like I'm representing Junior Burger King, y'all? JBK. All right, so the call in the field was a fumble there. Call confirmed. The Rams desperately need to put some points together. RC says, JB, you said UST lost told you that Jack Reacher is an awesome show. Let's see. Black says, stay away from those Memphis hotel balconies, JB. Oh, word to the wise. Let's see. Braden says JB has David Tyree in his streams every night. Oh man, come on now. Come on now. JB would have big bags and stuff like that. But I tell you that, you know what, Braden? There is a Giants player that I do have nightmares about, and it's Plexico Burris shooting himself to the foot on repeat. Those are the dreams that I do end up having right there, Braden. Over and over and over again, Plexico Burris just literally shoot himself to the foot there. Oh man, RC says plus on top of that, JV, you say all someone has to say to me is if Tua is Junior Seau, and by morning time I'll be holding a press conference, getting my career-ending retirement speech. That's right. I talked about Junior Seau. I think was it on the earlier stream that I talked about that? Absolutely. Braden says at JPK, have it your have it your way. You rule. All right, but first and 15 here for the Rams. Got to get something going here. They're going to run the ball. That's a face mask. That was a face mask. I thought he grabbed the man face mask. Was it not a face mask? I guess not. Either that or I've got better vision than the referees, but I thought it was a face mask there. But oh well. Running back's not going to not complaining, so neither will I. 2nd and 12. All right, she says, JB, I can't take it. You say, I'm now watching Georgia and Kentucky. I understand. All right, receiver goes in motion here for the Rams. Colorado's blitzing. They throw it short, incomplete. Incomplete. Even if he catches it, you're just going to get a yard. I get it if you don't trust the kid, but you still got to give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. Like, what is this? They're blitzing, yeah, but you guys continuously, routinely run these short routes. You think they're not looking for it, bruh. What is going on? Samuel says Toledo 38-10 in the 4th quarter over Mississippi State. Black says Whopper, 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 Junior, double, triple, Whopper. 3rd and 12. 4 seconds on the play clock. Snaps the ball. Looking. On the move. On the move still. Just throws down. Even if he catches it, bro, even if he catches it, what is he going to do? He's not Houdini out there. What is he going to do if he catches a 3-yard route and he needs 12 yards? What is this guy doing? Who's the offensive coordinator? I need him fired. This is horrendous play calling, bro. Like, what is this? Even if they catch the ball, you're still not going to get it. You think you're going to get 12 yards here on a 4th down? You're kidding yourself. You're kidding yourself. The risk versus the reward is not worth it. What is he doing? Oh, my goodness. From the 45-yard line. On the run, throws it, throws a pick to Travis Hunter. Wow. Wow. Anything to keep JB from hitting the over. Wow. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. RC says, Braden, no, 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 no. You said my saying and spin on the BK song jingle is have it your way, you fool. Laney says, JB, got to charge my phone. We'll see you tomorrow night. Great streams. Thanks. Appreciate you coming through, Laney. And yes, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night for the stream between the Houston Texans and Chicago Bears. And hopefully JB's fantasy football team will be doing better. But let's see what this penalty is right here. Oh, man. Let's see. Unsportsmanlike conduct there. It's what they called. Now's the perfect time. If you're Colorado, just go deep. Just go deep. We just need some points here. Just go deep. All right, let's see. RC said, Laney, hello and bye and great night. Yeah, good night to you, Laney. Lewis says, can I have a JBK special? Extra fries, please. Easy on the onions. Let's see. RC said, JV, I'm drinking some ice cold lemon iced tea. Oh, man, this man's always living his best life. Sanders looking. Sanders throws it. Incomplete. 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 Well, JB's not gonna lie. I need the passing yards. JB needs the passing yards from Shador. I did take the over at like 309, so I need him to get to 310 yards passing. He's at 226 yards passing so far in this one, but Colorado State is not pushing them enough in this one. Let's see. All right, he said, because I have had enough alcoholic beverages for the day. Let's see. Black says it's the first name. That first name of the quarterback is an absolute curse. Let's see. RC says JB, will Colorado State attempt a comeback? Attempt a comeback? Attempt a comeback what? Like come back in 2029 when they're scheduled to play again for the next time? They'll attempt that comeback. But come back in this one with that offense and that quarterback? Are you kidding me? Come back in this game? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, ain't no JBK in the world's going to help this team come back the way they're looking offensively. Just 3 points right here. You could just 3 points against Colorado. You couldn't run it up. You couldn't throw it in this one. This is bad, man. This is bad. This is a beatdown. JB knows a beatdown when he sees a beatdown. As the RC says, Purdue got beat so bad. You say JB, Black Medicine, and Braden that they had to walk home after the game, and they're already playing at home. And so, well, it wasn't that far of a walk there for them RC, but absolutely. Lewis says, RC, I'll be drinking by midnight, but it won't be no iced tea. He says that's never in his playbook. Never in his playbook. Meanwhile, Braden says, LOL, RC. So 3 quarters in the books right now, 1 quarter remaining. And all I can ask for is that Shador finds a way to go out there and finish with more than 300 and at least 310 yards passing and help JB out. That's it. That's what he can do. That's what he can do for JB. That is what he can do for JB. Hey, how much time is left in the Vanderbilt versus Georgia State game? I see that the score is saying 29-24 on my underdog thing. So how much time is left in that one? I got to look and see. Ooh, because Vandy right now down by 5 points. I wish they can go to overtime. That would be nice. They're at the Georgia State 22. All right, yeah, it's simple. I need him to get a 22-yard run in there. So I need Pavea, or however you say his name there, Diego Pavea, to run like just run it in there to the end zone. That's all JP's asking for. That's it. If he can use his legs to do it, that'd be great. Let's see. Lewis says, really, RC? A comeback? Lewis is disappointed. He says, really? Let's see. Black Mason says, Cam Houston State's buses stay warmed up. Stay warmed up 24/7. Let's see. RC says, Lewis, as long as Caleb doesn't get you a drink, right? You say Virginia Tech beats Old Dominion and avoids another upset. How long had it been since the last time that they beat Old Dominion? Because Old Dominion, they've been sticking it to them the last couple of years. So good for Tech, fighting up for themselves. Mr. Rossi said, JB, I was just trying to give you hopeful optimism. Hopeful optimism. What? What? JB is a realist and stuff like that. You know, like JB only gives hope if there really is hope. If there ain't no hope, JB keeps it a buck and stuff like that. So that there ain't no hope right now. All I can do is hope that they keep this game close enough so that way Shador Sanders will keep having to pass and get JB that over. That's the best that can come from this game here. RC says they're teetering. They're teetering, but they can still do it. Well, I surely hope so, because I need their quarterback to run it. If he doesn't run it all the way in there, at least run it for a good 17 yards. But it looks like they just decided to just hand it to the running back because it's what they do. Well, JB's odds, unless they pull. Yeah, that's done. Caught by the running back. All right. Runs into the staff on the sideline there. All right. So it looks like Vandy does get that. So I need Vandy to go for two. I need Vandy to go for two and make it a field goal game. Then I need Georgia State to actually get the field goal. And it looks like Vandy did get that 2-point conversion. I need overtime in that matchup there for Vandy, and I need their quarterback to just start running, like just run to freedom, man. Just run. All right, RC says 6-9, Georgia. Wait, 6-9, Georgia. So Georgia's still losing to Kentucky. Another penalty. How many penalties does it take before the official is satisfied with the outcome? I don't know how many penalties the referee's looking for before he's satisfied, but and then that hit in the back there. A lot of penalties there. Lewis says maybe plus 100,000 there. Phoenix says calling it a day and you smash the like. I appreciate that there, pressing that like button for JB and anybody else that hasn't done so already. Be sure to press that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel. This is how we regularly conduct things, although sometimes, you know, depending on how it's going, it's a little bit more conversations or a little bit more focused on the game, depending on the outcome of how it plays. But now, Colorado, 1st and 10. Shador throws one, gets the catch, and takes it to about the 26-yard line. JB still needs them passing yards, so keep them coming. Keep them coming. Braden says, nice, RC. RC says, Lewis, I could have been rolling in money because I was so close to betting Memphis over Florida State earlier. All right, 1st and 10. Got a feeling Colorado's about to run the ball here, but let's see if that's the case. Oh, they throw it. Full JB on that one. Got the completion. Excellent job there. Picked up, let's see, 5-6 yards there. That's Will Shepherd with the catch. All right, Sanders is at 249. We can use a quick touchdown right now. RC says, JB, I would have cashed out and then boarded a train somewhere far. My man, RC out here would have ran away. Would have took the money and dipped, changed his name and everything. 2nd and 4. Throws one up there in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. So touchdown, Colorado. Travis Hunter. Almost had the referee celebrate with him there. So that is a touchdown. So Sanders is at 276 yards right now. And yes, JB's tracking the yards. All right, hanging it with Cheesehead. What's good with you? What's good with you? Talk to me. How you feeling about them Packers tomorrow, man? How you feeling about Green Bay? And what's good with you? RC says, JB, you like Carson Beck? And so, oh man, as bad as he's been playing today and stuff like that. But I know last year I thought he was doing pretty good, but obviously he had a lot of weapons that are not back this year. So JB could very well be wrong about him. But I personally do. I feel like in that particular offense, it bodes well for him. You take him out of that system, though, not as much. RC says, what's wrong with Georgia's offense? Sometimes you just got a bad day, honestly. We see it from the best of them. Sometimes they just have a bad day. Brayden says RC would have ran away just like Tennessee is running away from Kent State. Black says touchdown UGA. So they scored a touchdown. Oh, they waited towards the end. RC says Georgia is threatening to score the ball. Let's see. Cheesehead said, you think they'll lose? Black said, no, he stepped out. Oh, he stepped out. So they didn't score. So there's still hope. There's still hope. I need Georgia State to tie this up with a field goal. Like, at least let's get a field goal here. And it looks like, wow, they did the complete opposite. They decided to go ahead and get a touchdown. I did not ask Georgia State to score a touchdown in this moment. I just needed 3 points so they can go to overtime and I can get this quarterback to get the over. Now I got to hope with 15 seconds that he just takes off and scramble for as much yards as he can. Man, this is tough. But he stepped out of bounds on that one. Okay. And again, after that touchdown, we'll see what Colorado State tries to do here offensively. I mean, you still got to go out there and compete. Down 28-3. Y'all, your boy JB chose the wrong second one. I was right about the first one, but I was wrong about this second one here. Should have went with the UGA Kentucky one, y'all. That's on JB. That's on JB. That's on JB. I even thought about making an audible at the last second yesterday and switching it to the Kentucky Georgia game, but I said I was going to do a Colorado game, so I said let me stick with that. But I almost ended up switching it to that game at the last minute. Let's see. Cheesehead said you're going to the Chargers Panthers game tomorrow just because you haven't been to a stadium yet, and the tickets are obviously really cheap. My word of advice: watch out for the Panthers owner. Don't let him spill his drink on you. All right, don't let him do that. Don't let him do that. And if he does that, you have your lawyers ready. Have them on deck. Black says there is the touchdown, and so oh man, just like that, just like that. That lead was here today, but it's gone now. I'd at least try to run it back or something if I'm Colorado State. Don't just lie there and let them continue to beat you like that, man. Get up and fight. Show some type of fight. Don't let them just keep beating you. You guys not going to get to play them for another 5 years. All right, she said, JB, you chose the wrong game to do. And so it be that way sometimes. It be that way sometimes. I didn't know Kentucky was going to go out there and fight this hard. That's on JB. That's on JB. All right, now Colorado State. At this point, the best thing they can do is just go ahead and quickly get the ball back to Colorado so JB can get those passing yards that he needs. Throws it over the middle. That's completed to Person. Let's see. Cheesehead says question mark. And so, yeah, the Panthers owner, he did that last year to a fan, pour a drink on him and stuff like that. So that's why I made the reference there. Quarterback just goes out of bounds. Like he's like these kids don't think, man. They don't think. Let's see. Black says, well, nobody did because Kentucky gotten their butts kicked earlier. And so, yeah, I took all that into consideration there. I just couldn't get myself to believe that they legitimately had a chance, but I will say I was wrong. I was wrong about that. I was wrong about Florida State as well. Barely was right about LSU. Today was not a good day for JB picks. Let's see. RC says, JB, on this game, you should have said blue 42 punt. Gets the snap, feeling the rush, just running away. Just fit to throw something up there again, but this time gets the completion, makes the guy miss, still running. He's going to be short of the first down marker there. Okay, by about a yard, but he tried. All right, gonna sub himself out the game here. Braden says 28-3. It always finds us. Let's see. Black says UCF is cut down to score 34-28. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that run. He's running. He's going to take it all the way, but not if Travis Hunter has something to say about it with that speed. And he's going to be about 3 yards shy of getting to the end zone. Wow. 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 So the Rams, y'all need to be hurrying up to the line. Like, let's hurry up. Let's get this touchdown fast, man. Like, try. Show me some effort. Try. Like says, you're going to wear a cheese head? Okay. Cheese head said that Florida State is trash. RC said this team is Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. JB, you say you're talking about Notre Dame? Like says Colorado State quarterback been paying EA college football 25 for practice. He's been paying it for practice. Oh, takes on that contact. He's not getting that end zone. He's not getting that end zone. Second and goal coming up. 10 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Well, right now, Black Medicine, Shador Sanders is at 276, and we need him to get to 310. We need him to get to 310. Meanwhile, Travis Hunter, maybe a little stinger there on that tackle. Rams got to stop playing around, man. Stop playing around and get to the end zone, man. It's another running play, and he gets into the end zone there for a touchdown, Colorado State. There's a saying, too little, too late, but you know what? We're going to ignore that because this is exactly what JB needed to happen there. Touchdown, Colorado State. Now, does it change the tempo of this game? Not really. Not really. Not really. Let's see. Black says, wouldn't matter. Carson Beck ruined it for you. Oh, man. Oh man, yeah. The only one that I put Carson Beck in was my flex play for the pick six on PrizePicks. So I didn't put any personal like props with him. So I still need Shador. All right, they're going to go for two. They're going to go for there for two. Let's see if they can get it. Right now it's 28-9. Looking, throws it. Oh, he dropped. You're dropping the ball is right. What else can he do for you? What else can he do for it? Does he have to throw the ball and catch the ball too? What else can he do for you? Do you not? You guys don't care. You guys don't care. You really just don't care. What is going on? What is going on? I mean, you had 25 huffing and puffing for all his might. All he asked is for a little 2-point play there, and y'all can't get that. It was there. It was open. It was there. Black says touchdown, Colorado State. RC says Colorado State. Show us what you're made of. I said, show us you're made of or afraid of. There's a lot of them out afraid out there. Lewis says, still no hope, RC. So still no hope. That's right. Still no hope. JB's strictly thinking about himself right now in this moment. So absolutely. All right, let's see. RC says Kentucky lost the lead. Finally, you say you're curious to see how they respond. Samuel says 38-17. Toledo over Mississippi State. Okay, okay. RC says, boy, oh boy, Kentucky hanging tough. Kentucky said, put some respect on their name. So Vanderbilt falls short, and Vanderbilt doesn't help JB get the necessary yards needed either. Dang it. Well, that one's down the drain. But all can be salvaged here if Shador can come through. SCRC says, I hope Georgia dropped the ball. It opens things up drastically in the top 25. Even if they were to lose this game and stuff like that, and they rebound, as I imagine that they would, and stuff like that, this year, a one-loss team can definitely still make the college football playoff, especially if you got reputation on your side, which is something that they have. Reputation is very important because when they talk about the eye test, especially if they get a little bit of a streak towards the end of the season, they'll start talking about eye test, yada yada this, yada yada that. So, but we'll see. Let's see. Samuel says soon the game final. RC says Vandy lost JB. Wowzers. And so Vandy did lose. Hey, shout out to Georgia State. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Upset that Vanderbilt quarterback didn't run the ball more, but I'm not mad at them losing. All right, so here we go. Trips top of the screen. Sanders hands it to the back, and the back picks up 2 yards on the play. JB got to put out his little handy dandy calculator here, do a little math, and see how many yards I need from Shador on this drive. All right, so I need 34 yards from him on this drive. Can he come through for JB here? Lewis says, sorry, but Georgia not losing tonight. He says it's not going to happen. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. Sanders gets the snap. Sanders throws it, gets the completion. Still on his feet, fighting for it there. Picks up the first down, about a 9-yard pickup there on the play. First down, okay. 9 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the fourth. Let's see. RC says black medicine, except for 3 lost Florida fake, LOL. And so 80 says, what's the score? The score is Colorado 28, Colorado State 9. That's the score, 28-9. Colorado on top right now, and they got the football with 8 minutes and 44 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Sanders looking. Sanders throws it. Gets a nice completion there on the sideline there. What a pass and what a catch. JB's about to get fired up. If we keep this going, good things for JB. And y'all keep me up to date with that Kentucky, Georgia game, if there's any developments there. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Are they anticipating the run here? 8 minutes and 3 seconds to go here in the fourth. Shador looking. Shador throws it short. Caught by the back. Takes the contact. Yeah, not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. 2nd down coming up. Again, 7 minutes and 53 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter of play. RC says, who's winning, UCLA and Indy? So, oh man, that matchup there, that's a good question. Who's winning that one? Let's see if somebody has that score. I'll try to look and see when I get a second here what that score is for you. RC looking on the move, slides. There is a penalty. There is a penalty. All right, JB just needs another 9 yards passing from Shador. We'll do it. Let's see. Oh, Indiana's up 42-13 over UCLA. So 42-13. Indiana Hoosiers over UCLA. So that's the score right there, RC. Indiana in full control of that one. Samuel says, let's go, Georgia Bulldogs. Black says 13-12 UGA. Okay. All right, so we got a 3rd and 13 situation coming up here for Colorado. RC says 13-12. Georgia up by 1 point, but how much time is left? All right, so we're going to go 5 wide here for Colorado. They're blitzing. Shador throws one up there deep, has a man, and that's going to be the catch that does it for JB. But wait a minute. Hold everything. There's a flag. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? There's a flag. Oh, man. So they call holding. So everything brought back by a holding. Wow. Let's see. Black says, last I looked, UCLA was getting blown out at home in the Rose Bowl. So, yeah, they're getting blown out. But, man, a holding call? You serious? Backs them up. Let's see. 80 says, Jalen Hurts, MVP, JB. You say, I agree. And so, I mean, his own teammate, Saquon Barkley, might steal that away. Let's see. Black says, big catch, but an even bigger penalty. So now, after the penalty takes it back, they're just going to run the ball, which means JB does not get the yards he needs. JB's not happy about that one bit. Not happy about that one bit. Now watch, that ends up being the play that does it for JB. Black says Jalen Hurts to the Falcons. You said you agree with that, 80s? Oh, man. Nebraska up 34-3. If they end up not getting the over, oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. 80 says, how many likes? Let me look and see how many likes we got so far here. JB does not like the fact that he did not get another 8 yards. All right, to the 11-yard line, there is a flag. Well, let me see how many likes I've got. All right, so currently right now, I have, all right, so I've got 12 likes so far. It's showing me 12 likes so far. Now it's showing me 14. So it's showing me 14 there. So all right, appreciate the likes there. Likes coming in. Appreciate that, guys. It's now at 16. All right, so let's see what happens here. Now, Colorado State, if they can somehow score a touchdown, get a 2-point conversion, take off maybe just 2 minutes off the clock, meh. Let's see. Black says Ole Miss win 40 to 6 for Ole Miss. Oh man, I wonder who they played. Let's see. Black says it's showing you 4, and so oh man, it's showing JB 16. So that's a big difference. That's a big difference. RC says Northwestern 31, Eastern Illinois 7. I don't think YouTube knows. It's just trying to range it at this point. Yep, because JB just needs just 9 more passing yards. Will I get that opportunity? Matter of fact, I need Colorado to get a 3-and-out. I need to get a 3-and-out, get that football back immediately, not too much time off the clock, and then for Shador to just get 1 first down through the air. That's all JB needs. So get the ball back to Colorado. But again, JB's next live stream will be tomorrow night. That's right, Sunday Night Football between the Bears and the Texans around 8:20 Eastern Time. All right, so from their own 5-yard line, shotgun formation, throws it, gets the completion. It's going to be about a yard shy of that first down marker. But wait a minute, there's a flag. So hold everything as there's a penalty. Ooh. So holding there against Colorado. And a face mask there. Oh my goodness. So they're trying to help him out. Let's see. Black says, dang, they said the last time UK beat Georgia, we were in early high school. That's going back. What year was that? Was it like the 2009, 2010? How far back we talking? Let's see. Sam says tomorrow night, great, nice, good Sunday night matchup. All right. So quarterback's looking, throws it, incomplete, incomplete. RC says, JB, I'm trying to be dedicated to my basketball channel. You say you woke up at 4 a.m. in the morning and starting to do Caitlin Clark YouTube shorts at 4 a.m. in the morning. My man does not sleep. Does not sleep at all. And so Black says 2009. Okay, okay. 5 wide. Quarterback's looking, throws this one, gets the completion before he steps out of bounds there. Picks up about a good 6 yards on the play to Goffney. So 3rd and 3. Let's see. RC says, JB, you would be surprised who's roaming these YouTube streets from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. I bet I would be. Oh, what a nice play there by the defense. Oh, they're going to call a flag on him. They're going to call a flag on him. A flag on Mr. Hodge. Wow. So right now, a lot of penalties here on this drive against the defense. Colorado just assisting Colorado State, saying if you want it, take it. Samuel says 2009. All right, so here we go. From their own 41-yard line here. Look in, throws. Incomplete. Incomplete. 5 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter of play. So are y'all thinking that Kentucky's going to actually pull this off or nah? Let's see. Black says, I'm risking the bypass and I'm going to make lasagna tomorrow in respect of the absolute disrespect you gave Lasagna Tech University. Oh, man. Looking on the move. Just throws this one away here, so throws it away. Okay. 3rd and 10 coming up. So with 3rd and 10 coming up. Again, 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. And so let's see. RC says today. Well, that was a bit of a delay right there, RC. Oh, man. Throws it, gets the completion. He's running, still running. Pushed out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. 4 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Samuel says Toledo 41-17 over Mississippi State. RC says, don't hold your breath, but here comes Colorado State. I just need them, if they're going to score quickly, because I need Colorado to still make a couple more passes for JB's sake. That's all I care about at this moment here. Quarterback feeling it on the move, and he's just going to run. Goes out of bounds. Big 47 was coming for him. Samuel says, oh no, Mississippi State. It's not looking good. Black says this is the closest any team other than Bama has come in years to beating UGA. You say what the final score says is another thing, but it's close right now. And that's what matters. All right, 2nd and 5. Looking, moving. Brought down for the sack. So brought down for the sack. 3rd down coming up. So he just kept looking and looking and looking. And that was it. Just window shopping out there. All right, so 3rd and 11 coming up. And a timeout called. Let's see. Black says, Salmon, the buses got warmed up for Mississippi State a few hours ago. They are getting cooked, letting it simmer out there. 80 says, JV, I'm a fan of Neon Dion. Neon Dion. Oh, yeah. So 3rd and 11 coming up. Colorado State's down 28-9 here in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go. And so ultimately, they need a touchdown. We know that. A touchdown and they get a little 2-point conversion. That'll help make it 28-17. And then you need like a miraculous like onside kick or something like that. You know, there's a lot that they need. There's a lot that they need. But will they get it? It's entirely different. Oh, we got USC versus Michigan next week. Oh, USC is going to slaughter them. USC is going to take him to the slaughterhouse. Oh, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. And he says, what stream on Sunday? So, yeah, tomorrow we are streaming the Bears versus the Texans. That's the stream tomorrow. Bears versus Texans. You know, that Sunday night primetime matchup. You know how JB does it? Sunday night football, Monday night football, Thursday night football for the NFL. Only the Saturday games are always up in the air in terms of the time. And so 80 says he's passing out. Well, pass out safely, 80s. For sure. And thanks for coming through. All right, 3rd and 11. Oh, another big time completion and takes it to the 21-yard line. Okay. He wants to hurry up. He gets the urgency here. All right, so on 1st and 10. So let's see. Throws it, gets the completion. Tries to get out of bounce there, but he's shoved out. Clock still running. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the 4th. Oh, man, Braden says Tennessee 71-0. Tennessee. All right, so 2nd and 7 now. 3:05 to go here in the 4th. Oh, he lost the ball. He lost the ball. Who has it now? Is it Colorado football? I believe it is. Colorado. Catch it. Oh, my goodness. This just makes the Colorado State fan base just super sad right now. They are heartbroken out there. That one had to break the heart. Every time they tried to move the ball, do a little something, something, bad luck strikes out there. I mean, wow, this is just bad. This is just bad. Let's see what happened here. Terrible snap to begin with. Terrible snap. He must be related to that guy that the Patriots had playing center in the preseason. They must be related. That is bad. So 3 minutes left to go. I know Colorado's going to want to come out running that ball, but JB needs another 9 yards passing from Shedeur Sanders. Look at how quickly everybody's just emptying out the stadium right now. Come on, keep passing it, Colorado. Keep passing it. All right, come on, get that 1st down. You better get this one too. We don't need flags. I need completions, not flags. But they're going to call a flag. Let's see, Black says UCF driving with 1 minute on the clock. They escaped the fumble. Let's see. Samuel says Toledo versus Mississippi State Bulldogs 41-17 final, and now they've lost. And so, okay. So Toledo came through for the victory and a loss there for Mississippi State. RC says, no matter what happens here at the end, Kentucky has played well enough to have prime rib, mashed potatoes, and asparagus on the way home. I hear you. All right, 1st and 10. Colorado's looking, throws it to the back, and the back got to make somebody miss here. Gonna lose a yard on the play. 2nd down coming up. All right, I need him to get about 10. Just give me one passing 1st down. It's all I need right now from Sanders. Just one passing 1st down. But he lost a yard on that one. All right, let's see. Second and 11 gets the completion. Travis Hunter making guys miss, keeping his footing there, and he's going to pick up 10 yards. Is that enough for JB? Is it enough for JB? I think it is, but let's see. I think it is. Black says, I hope they eat fast food because it's a short way home. And so RC says, JB, you say name change time. I think I will Colorado State problem Rado State now. And so RC, the guy whose name never stops changing. And that is 310. So that will do it as long as he doesn't lose any more passing yards. Samuel says, you're ready for full drive night. You say Starkville, Mississippi to Vicksburg, Mississippi. You'll be back by midnight. I'm sorry, from midnight to morning. So from 12:56 a.m. or to 4:30 a.m. So man, those late night drives. Always be safe out there on the road. Got to get you some coffee now. Gonna stop by McDonald's and get you some coffee there. Again, that's JBK's rival out there. Absolutely, but yes, get that coffee. RC says black medicine. Nah, that's the kind of meal you want to take it all in. Want to just take it all in. And again, we're at the 2 minute mark. We're at the 2 minute mark. Absolutely. Let's see. RC says, JB, do you like your coffee all black or with cream and sugar? And so JB actually does not drink coffee. And I know that's a surprise there, but JB actually does not drink coffee. So surprise of the day. So RC says cream and sugar. I know which one RC prefers. Know which one he prefers. Absolutely. But man, what's going on with that Georgia Kentucky game? Flag says you like mayo in his coffee. Oh, that would be disgusting, man. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. All right, but again, 3rd and 1 when we come back from this 2 minute mark. So all Buffalo's really got to do is just go out there and simply get this first down and let that clock run. And so Samuel says, why JB coffee? And so there's no particular reason. There's no particular reason. There's no particular reason. Meanwhile, they got the first down there. Okay. I've only had coffee maybe twice in my lifetime, maybe. No reason why not. JB's got nothing against it. All right, she says black medicine, that sounds deranged and psychotic. All right, so Colorado's just going to continue to go ahead and run this ball, run the clock, do us a favor. How much time is left in that UGA Kentucky game? Let's see. Black says, yeah, our generation aren't necessarily coffee drinkers. We leave that up to our parents. And so, precisely. 2nd and 6. And Sanders throwing it again here. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. As long as he's throwing it beyond the yard, I'm good with it. I can't afford for him to lose any passing yards. Yeah, but all y'all had to do was just get the first down. That's it. That's it. All right, let's see. Samuel says iced coffee at McDonald's. And let's see. Black says 3 minutes. So 3 minutes in that game. Okay. Bet, 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 bet. All right. Give JB 1 second here. But meanwhile, 3rd and 6 for Colorado. Sanders looking. Sanders throws it. Incomplete. 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 So 4th and 6 coming up. So rather than try to run it 2 times here, they opted to pass it there, which, hey, what can I say? What can I say? What can JB say? All right, let's see. We'll give JB 1 minute here. All right, 4th and 6. So they're going to opt to go for it here. He better not lose no passing yards either. That's all I'm going to say. But he's looking to pass, throws it. Thankfully, it's incomplete because if that guy would have caught it, he would have lost a yard in the play. I don't know what this guy's doing, but it didn't work. It didn't work. All right, so give JB 1 second here. All right, so where am I? Where am I? All right, so RC says, JB, what do you drink for energy boost or kicked in? So for me, it's like those, Celsius, like sparkling wild drinks and stuff like that. So I love me some Celsius ones because it's no sugar. So that helps. JB cannot have sugar, cannot have sugar. So that plays a role as well. Black says Washington lost to to State. Last I saw, I was close. Last I saw, I was close. Let's see. RC says, you love iced coffee, but it's so doggone expensive now. Let's see. You say UCF came back and scored to take the lead. What? Wow. Meanwhile, Colorado State here, the final seconds of this game, down 28-9, 50 seconds left. Again, Shador Sanders barely coming out on top for me right now with 310. The line that I took it at was 309.5. But for anybody else that waited too late and took the over, you're out of luck. Quarterback's going to scramble here. He slides. 40 seconds left here in the fourth. Braden says Georgia trying to hold on. Lewis says that they will survive. And at first he was afraid, but they will survive. And so you said, do I drink iced coffee at McDonald's? And so Samuel, I do not even do that. I know it's hard to believe, but JB doesn't even do that. Or she says at coffee at Starbucks costs like $9.99. Like, whoa, what in the world? Well, that might be why JB doesn't do it. Let's see, you say UCF 35-34 with 36 seconds left to go. Braden says huge play for Georgia. Black says that JB is an Adderall kind of guy. And so Samuel says, why not? Again, no reason. It's just one of those things where if you meet someone who's like a vegetarian and you ask them as like they grew up as a kid a vegetarian, and it's like, why don't you eat coffee? And it's just not something that was really presented to them as a kid. And then as an adult, like I'm not going to buy something that I've never really, had before and stuff like that just to, spend money on it. Now, if it's given to me, that'd be different. But it's just one of those things where since I did not really have it growing up and throughout my teenage years and stuff like that, that I just never really went out of my way to go ahead and do it. RC said, JB, nobody in this chat would say what I'm about to say next but me. Uh-oh, you got me worried, RC. You got me worried. All right, but that's game. That's game. This one is over. So Colorado beats Colorado State 28-9. And so I barely get that over, but I do. Let's see, Black says just buy a Mr. Coffee Ice version and make your own way cheaper. Braden says Tennessee 71-0, complete shutout. RC says Kentucky needs a field goal with a 2-point conversion attached. Black says Caleb is raining mid. Williams is gonna make us money tomorrow. You gotta get a new nickname, bro. And so let's see. RC said Caleb, cool. RC said no meat, no coffee, no sugar. Now JB can get meat now. JB's getting meat. JB's getting meat. Like says, I don't personally know anyone 30 or younger who drinks coffee. Come to think of it, I gotta ask this because I've never seen anybody in my circle either really have coffee outside of my dad and maybe some of his friends, but I've personally never seen anybody go out of their way. I've heard people, of course, ordering it a lot, but yeah, it's yeah, JB Circle, not too high on coffee. Samuel says crazy. My friend iced coffee at McDonald's. Braden says didn't know JB loves Adderall. That is misinformation, Braden. Misinformation. But man, this game concludes. Colorado wins it 28-9. These two teams won't play again until 2029. So Colorado gets the bragging rights here. So yeah, JB's going to go ahead and end it. 2 streams, that took some energy. But yes, let's see. RC says, JB, you just have a brain drop there. You just said, why don't you eat coffee? Did I say that? Oh man. Well, that's a sign that JB definitely needs to sign off then. Whenever JB starts mixing up words, that means JB's been streaming far too long. So yeah, so absolutely, it is time for JB to dip. Like says, all right, it's time for him to hit the hay as well. But yeah, thanks again for coming through, guys. Best of luck to you guys, fantasy teams, those of you that have fantasy football. And see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully your team will be winning in fantasy and your real teams will be winning as well. So we'll see that tomorrow. But take care. Have a great night.